Picasso, pistol, a bird, whatever you want to call it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Hey.
Perfect. Perfect.
Hey, hey, I'm on this shit that they not on. They say let bygones be bygones. Grip on the net like a python. Jump out the top like I'm Zion. I want a realist, no caption. Need a little bitch in the fashion. She bust it back like we crashing. I tell my shit, I'm about action. Hop in the studio, turn to assassin. I'm about those, no time for distraction. Can you imagine? Beam of the Aston. Ha, past them, I'm in the league of my own. Like mobile, I guess of myself. They like, so what you own? I'm working for generation wealth. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. Ay, 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Papone. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. You niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Papone. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta sit back, enjoy life, cause you don't know how long you gonna be here. Hey, I'm in the league of my own. I might just go play for myself. All of the shit that you own, your dollars ain't making no sense. Don't act like you knew me, that's pretense. To that little bitch to the deep end. She wanna slide for the weekend. Do say got me tweaking. New as a youngin', I've been up to something. I ain't body cousins, but I'm on the block like I'm drumming. I got the drip like I'm gonna. I'll make a wanna. I'ma hit it 4 times. You gon' call me stunner. They say you too smooth, boy, slid out the gutter, but still in the cut, so you could get cut up. Still in the cut, so you could get cut up. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. Ay, 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Papone. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. You niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the Papone. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Picasso, pistol, a bird, whatever you want to call it. Got sick of class, started making classics.
Boss is my name.
What's good, people? It's your boy Shoe, aka Trey, aka the Shoe God, aka Shoemaker, Shoe Boogie. I'm starting my class today, the Shoe Surgeon School. So today is day 1 for us, and I'm planning to make a Jordan 1 white, red, and black OG style. So we're gonna put that together. I got a couple donor soles, but I got my package, so we're gonna take a look at it. Bam. So when you see that logo, you know what it is. That's that Shoe Surgeon logo. And then I got my shoe last, size 11. So you know what it is. Big shoe in the house. And so I got my package, got my material, so everything is all good and gravy. And I'm going to show you the shoes I'm going to be deconstructing and taking the donor soles from. Okay, so these are my donor shoes. So these are the ones I'm taking apart. I had started customizing these. I just wanted a colorway for the Cubs, you know, Chicago style. So I was like, but they've been sitting for a while. So I'm going to take these joints.
Boss is my name.
No need to go down, rock that run, that this how we from. Easy now, no need to go down, rock that run, that this how we from. Easy now, no need to go down, rock that run, that this how we from. Easy now, no need to go down, rock that run, that this how we from. Easy now, no need to go down, rock that run, that this how we from. Easy now, no need to go down, rock that run, that this how we from. Easy now, no need to go down, rock that run, that this how we from. Easy now, no need to go down, rock that run, that this how we from.
This where we from, where the love, the people, the music, we all come as one. What have you done? Folks, they just talking like they are just bosses or something. I got problems day to day, my people dying. Got my family watching, any haters writing. Just realize I'm in a better place. Gonna write it out till I'm finished, man, and that's work. Niggas now talking like they gonna do it bigger. Hey, your lady in the back, now they hurt. Dog, look at that, try to blow up a cell while she all on T. Wait, I've been on the grind, so it's all on me. What's the steez? People try, but it can't complete. I be damned if I ain't the one that can't complete. Cause I came from a place where the bombs to see, real talk. Nothing can stop me, boy, what are you doing? The game is so clueless, where's that new? Where's that Tito? I had to take a break for a few. I thought I had lost it, found my passion, found a girl, break my heart, swear to God, when I start realizing I'm a beast with it. Everybody gonna eat with me, go down, have a feast with me. For my day one, A1s, pretty girls don't care what people think. On the news, people dying on day to day. Mess around, be a shirt or a poster. So I don't got time now, be playing with it. Wanna be rappers, yeah, I'm on now. What you thought now? I can't do it like that, you a lame. Got all this game and I still ain't the same where I came from.
Boss is my name.
Fuck going on, there's a whole lot of ice shit going on.
Gang, man, gang. 20 gang, 20 gang. If it ain't 20 gang, it ain't nothing.
Underdogs winning. What the fuck they talking? Hey,
If it ain't 20 gang, it ain't winning, man.
Underdogs winning.
Ooh, it's true. Gas all I smoke, backwards what I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. Gas all I smoke, backwards where I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do
whatever I want. She don't ever say no. I get fly for no reason. Never I commit treason. Fuck the bitch that I'm leaving. Already I'm bleeding. Ooh, dropped out, I ain't stay in school. Make mines, had to break the rules. Fast cars and fancy jewels. Front on me, you gon' make the news. That's a bet for show that. Just letting you know that. I be low where your hoe at. Show me where the dough at. I roll around, I hold it down to the ground. I run the town, go 100 miles, got 100 styles. Be running wild while the money pile. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, never want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, never want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. I'm sauced up, I'm dripping. I'm bossed up, I'm pimping. I'm double cupping, I'm sipping. Them niggas hating and tripping. I'm taking all of they bitches. I'm making all of my riches. I handle all of my business. Then peel off with the quickness. Lord, can I get a witness? Buy everything expensive. There's food for thought for them dishes. Be careful with your wishes. You never know how far I go. Hold tight, won't let it go. No one else got a better flow. Get better, and better hold. Gas all I smoke. Backwards when I roll. 45 on my side. Never want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride. Go wherever I go. Do whatever I want. She don't ever say no. Gas all I smoke. Backwards when I roll. 45 on my side. Never want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride. Go wherever I go. Do whatever I want. She don't ever say no.
Boss is my name.
Never dies. Ha! It's not the Maybach, it's the ugly Maybach. Cross that shit out. Blister, nigga. Let's go. Turn a housewife into a hoe into a housewife. Bitch, that's how it goes. Make a stripper clap that ass like it's movie time. Tell that porn bitch to give me head like it's FaceTime. I'm ahead of you cats, it's bag time. Catch me at the table counting like it's money time. Cake, 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 I'm feeling great, great. Now got me enough to get a skyscraper. Yelling checkmate. Dreams about fucking Rihanna. Maybach, but I'm driving a Honda. Sometimes life could be a problem. God told me if I pray, I could solve them. I'm on my Raekwon shit. Purple tape in that bubble Lexus. Never crashing, high off the passion. Doing things that you only could imagine. Take it one day at a time. Keep it real simple, cause I don't waste mine. Iced out medallions. Got a nigga chillin' on the island. Styling, my nigga stay wildin'. My cousin H2 coming with a brick of thousands. Hold up, little nigga. This shit's for big niggas. Automatic finger on the trigger. Laying out any size nigga. So go ahead and figure. 1 million fans like a Mac Miller. Yo, it's a party over here. We spilling bottles over here. Porsche 911 over here. I'ma need a garage over here. Don't talk crazy if you don't want crazy. These punchlines will have you pushing up daisies. These punchlines will have you driving Miss Daisy. These punchlines will turn you skinny in the Pat Swayze. And I'm an 80s baby. You young rap niggas take notes, baby. I rap niggas like a Mayweather. Pound for pound, man, I'm the ugliest.
Ross is my name.
Hitting home runs, walking through the bases. Haters can't take it cause they know I'm about to make it. Had this feeling every time, ever since I was a kid. Plans to get cake, can't wait on birthdays. People on the grind, gotta eat both ways. If I don't make it, I be gone to November. Cooking for your soul like grandma Sunday dinners. Room full of winners, wait, it's just me. Rappers are pretenders, they not what they seem. I be back chillin', relaxing with my team. If it's not beneficial or it ain't about the cream, yo, I leave. Keep on living and let the past die. Nowadays, music is stuck like they don't try. Give me the tools, I dissect them like a frog. I'm too ill, I came to kill it will. I'm tired of all these rappers trying to rap all complex. On world star claiming that they got next. All up on their vids talking about their lyricists. So stop it if you wanna try now. Cause I got a 16 that will end your whole career now. With a label or independent, I'm known to be self-sufficient. I move with a deadly rhythm, I see you with my inner vision. Now what you talking about that I ain't hiding now? I put the flame to the street to burn the block down. Because styles upon styles upon styles is what I have. Rest in peace, Fife, and what up to the abstract. Shout out Ali and Jerobi. I speak in native tongue even if they don't know me. Growing out my hair like young Kobe. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Tito not Toby. You know me, I'm hip-hop to the roots. And this could be a moment of truth. Guru.
Promise?
Promise. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How is everybody doing today? What the hell is he doing? I'm not the imposter. I'm not. PK Rainey, what is up? Can you guys hear me okay? I turn the gain up on the mic. I turn it down. If I'm too loud, let me know. The mask is coming off, okay? I'm turned up today. Got my drink. I ain't even start drinking yet. What is going on? Let me get some shout outs. Martinez, PK in the house. Joe, my man OG Joe, putting down the work. Shout out to Joe. Jesse Parker, Chelsea's World. You got me choking up here. Everybody. Dead Specimen. Yes, the shirt. Because I'm not the imposter. I'm not. Okay. Okay, I'm not. Did anybody I leave out? I like, see, Alchemy Gaming. You already know, man. I don't even have to say nothing more. Okay. So, I see Rainey in the house again. I said that. Villa RT. Who else am I leaving out? Did I get everybody? It's so many chats. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. First, I want to tell everybody I do this every Sunday. So if you guys don't know, now you know. You can tune in, game and talk all the time. You guys see the subjects on the screen. Guess we're talking about it. Let me pull it. How did Scorpion used to pull it off back in the day? Scorpion used to. He did it from up here in Mortal Kombat. Let's go. What is up? How is everybody doing? You guys see the subjects, okay? If I'm too loud, if the sound gets too loud, let me know. I've been doing some adjusting to the mic. I want to be able to be back here and be able to talk without having to get so close all the time, okay? So I've just been adjusting the gain. I want to get it perfect for you guys. See, we already at 100 messages. Turnt! Let me go ahead and take a sip today. You guys are killing it already. Hold on. That is delicious. Oh my goodness. So anyways, guys, before I start into the topics, I'm just going to go ahead and rant for a second. I want to say I'm sick of this damn snow. Oh my God, this snow is killing me. I've had to go through shoveling all day. It's been terrible. And
You know, also, I'm going to get to talking about GameStop and the stock. You know, that's been good for me. So it's just been a lot going on. But I see you guys out there. I see Joe representing the page. Joe is a moderator on the page, if you guys don't know. Okay? Joe's been holding it down. Joe's been putting all the news out there. Joe's early. Okay? He's early. Dead Specimen. My man Dead Specimen. Alchemy Gaming. I'm going to shout you out. Kyle. I got to shout you guys out. Holding down the Discord servers. So you guys got to get a shout out right now. Jesse Potter, we about to get hit in Boston. Prepare. It has been terrible. Boston, shout out to Boston though. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and get to the topics. I'm just going to jump straight into it because I want to take you guys calls. I know when we get to this SXOS part, okay, people are going to start talking. Okay, so I want to go ahead and get to it. First thing is the YodoBashi Mayhem for PS5. Okay, if you guys do not know, this is in Japan. I actually got video here. I'm going to see if I can pull up the video now. And I'm going to play the video. Now, for those who are listening via podcast, are not going to see the clip. But they do get to hear it. It was mayhem. So first, let me just say kind of the setup. Now, we've all heard Sony not being hard on the Japan market. Or they haven't been marketing hard. For instance, oh, Japan's not that crazy for the PlayStation 5. That ain't what happened over in YodoBashi cameras. Okay, YodoBashi cameras is just, they going crazy for that PlayStation 5. And when I play the clip, you're going to see how many people are waiting there. Now, from what I heard, they had 300 tickets for 300 PlayStation 5s. But people are going nuts. They're going nuts because they know they're not going to get one. Now, I don't know if somebody's going to buy 2, if somebody's going to buy 3, or how many people are going to buy. But I just know there were only so many, and it was packed. Forget, you talk about COVID rules. I know y'all not talking about COVID rules. This is body to body. Just close. Okay, forget a mask. It don't matter the mask. You're that close. It's going around you. So let's go ahead and get to the clip. I'm going to play the clip here. I'm going to pull it up on screen. Let me move some things around here. I'm going to play first clip here. And let's see if I hope everybody's watching this, see the clip. I guess these people work there. This guy looks like he's having a hell of a day. Yo, I got to shout out to everybody out there on Black Fridays, or my retail people, the people who've been dealing with this pandemic, who still have to deal with the public every day. My heart goes out to you because I'm a game lover. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I do some crazy things to make sure I get the games I want. This right here is something, I'll be honest, I would not be doing. Me, myself, I wouldn't. Not for the PlayStation 5. I'm sorry. If I can't get it online, I'm not going in the store. I'm to that point. But that's me. You got plenty of people who got birthdays coming up and major events. Or, hell, you got scalpers trying to make a profit. So these dudes, I feel for. So shout out to him. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Let me ask you guys something. I'm gonna see how you guys feel about this. Y'all see how his mask is? You see how his mask is below the nose? Does that bother anybody? Does that bother? Because I know that's all over. Okay, that's all over. Where people say, oh, I can't stand it when somebody puts the mask below the nose. What's the point? I need to know. How do y'all feel about that? I don't even play with the mask. The mask, y'all see mine, okay? But I just had to ask that anyways. Right around there. Can we get a better? Look how many people that is. This place is packed. And my man Joshua Drake, you gets to hold up. You gets to slow down, roll down to the hold down. Okay. My man Joshua Drake, appreciate that, man. Coming in consistently, donating, man. That means so much, man. And you know, I see you here every Sunday. I'm representing every Sunday. That's what I'm doing it for. Okay. I appreciate you, man. It means a lot. Key Monk, I see you out there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and read some of these comments in a second, but I just got to get back to the video. Okay. Joshua Drake, you need that shout out though, man. That's much appreciated. Okay. So, it's just a massive amount of people, okay? The amount of people that I see there, I'm going to say, I can't count that many people. I'm not even going to start. But let's just say 300 tickets. You probably got a lot of people there who want to buy more than one. Am I correct on that? Can we say that? Just based on the fact of whoever is there first gets to sell it. Now, it's so many people there with so much of a ruckus. people started storming. Okay, and let me hold on, because I got another video I'm going to pull back up. But people started storming the damn register. Okay, it got so bad, police got called. Even worse than that, they said, you know what? Y'all are acting such a damn fool. We ain't even selling the damn system today. You acting such a damn fool. We not even selling the system today. Think about that. They want to make money. They're a business. These people. Now, believe me, this is YodoBashi cameras, I believe. I'm not sure where it's at, but I know it's in Japan. And Japan, from what I know, all the stereotypes that we hear here in the States, very organized, straightforward. This is something that would have been handled a lot better. Not a YodoBashi cameras. And I heard the theme song in the background of one of these videos. Oh my God, it is so terrible. But anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and play the other clip. I'm going to go ahead and play this other one. Okay, let's play the other one. I'm going to go ahead and get to it. See it? So it looks like they're slowly creeping to the front. Slowly. Look at the bodies in there. Look at the massive. Now, you know what? I think that's 2 women right there. I think by the heads right there. I feel sorry for those 2 women right there. You see the massive amount of men from young to old just smothering them. Okay, but they're there. I gotta say, they're troopers. They're definitely there for their PlayStation 5. Real troopers. Okay, look like we had another girl. Look at the amount of people. Now, we've had some crazy stuff here in the States. So I'm not one to sit here and it's like, oh, we're organized. Hell, we've known how all our releases have been. Okay, but to see PlayStation 5 in Japan... is Sony marketing in Japan greatly or something? I don't know. From what I heard, they're not. And apparently, this is what we get. You know what? You can't even be mad. You got me a video. Usually I say so. Okay, just put it back. There you go. Massive amount of man. The videos, but nonetheless... Holy damn! PlayStation 5 still heating up. How? Who is man? Who? I don't know. It may just be me. I don't think people going crazy for PlayStation 5 no more. I thought that was it. I thought the craze was over. Okay, I'm a Microsoft fanboy. I do have stock in Microsoft. Okay. Yes, I purchased it right after I reaped my rewards from GameStop. Okay. So I have Microsoft stock. So I'm a fanboy for Microsoft. Yes, I'll admit it. Those who know me know it. I will represent that to the day I die. But damn, Sony, the PlayStation 5's got folks out here beating the hell out of each other for a system. We ain't not Series X ain't doing that. Microsoft we don't do it like that. So anyways, drink so good. We're going to go ahead. I'm not going to hold you guys time, but that was YodoBashi cameras. And YodoBashi cameras was, apparently very popular place. Everybody knew they were going to get these PlayStation 5s. They got the PlayStation 5s. So many people showed up. So many. They got so crazy that they had to stop and say, we are not selling these systems because you fools is acting up. Now, if you guys could have just kept a single file line, we would have been good. Couldn't do that. And I would say over here, like it probably would have been much of the same. Who knows? Because it's been crazy here, okay, in the States. So anyways, let me go ahead. Now, I was going through some of the comments. Now we're going to keep Joshua Drake, I got to say it. Thank you again. But Shane, hello from Melbourne, Australia. That is what's up, man. I love hearing, people from all over. I get a lot of viewers from all over, so I appreciate that. Key Monk, not having your mask cover your nose is like not zipping up your zipper on your pants and just having your wang hang out. Key Monk. That's what I'm talking about. I had to ask that because, some people say, why do you even have the mask if you have your nose? Just had to ask that. I see that all the time. Okay, Joshua Drake, appreciate it. I see that Joe, my dude, getting the Discord dead specimen. You crazy. I see Joe. Yes, the CEO. Oh, my good. Joe dropping the information while I'm going on. Okay. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and move on. The second subject is something I want to talk to you guys about because it is something that has not been spoke about. And I don't know why nobody's talking about it. You guys know I love bringing up the stuff that nobody's talking about. Because everybody wants to talk about the same stuff that's in the news, the same stuff everywhere. I want to get the talks going of the stuff that's not in the news. That's what I'm doing. And right now, where the hell is the competitor to Mario Kart? Huh? Where's it at? Let me take a drink on that. I'm going to give y'all a second. What is the competitor to Mario Kart? Huh? My man Sage, what's going on? Represent, I believe it's I always mess it up, man. It's Brooklyn. I believe it's Brooklyn. You representing? Not sure if it's Bronx, Brooklyn, but I believe Brooklyn. Okay. But what is going on? I have not seen no competitors yet. Now, I remember many attempts. There have been many. If you guys don't remember, I'm sure you guys remember Diddy Kong Racing. I love Diddy Kong Racing. I was a dude that loved it. Crash Bandicoot Racing. There we go, Scotty. So let's talk about those for a second, okay? Crash Team Racing was solid. It was solid. It was actually up there, I would say, with the competitors for Mario Kart. Why hasn't there been consistent releases for it? Why is that? Do you think it didn't sell as well? What makes it not as good? It's kind of similar to the Smash Brothers. I remember that got tried and it didn't work. What other titles? I remember PlayStation 3. Who remembers Mod Nation Racers? Who remembers that? Mod Nation Racers. Yo, my man Sage, appreciate that. Hit the like button. Yo, I'm out. No, let me stop. Hit the like button. Okay. So, who remembers Mod Nation Racing, a PlayStation 3's attempt, okay, to compete with Mario Kart? To me, it was pretty damn solid. It was nice in the way you can, download other characters from the cloud, but I will admit the racing was pretty stale. And you guys remember things like F-Zero, Wipeout. I can go on and on with the different types of games. But nothing has been a competitor to Mario Kart. Nothing. Anything. You guys can get me. Now, I will say, for me, one that I thought was just amazing, but did not get the credit it deserved, was Sonic Team All-Star Racing or something like that. Sonic All-Star Racing. I just know my son would play that. I would play it with him. And that game had everything from the shortcuts to the power-ups to the, it was just so, and it was so much you can unlock in the game. Is it just Nintendo cornered the market with kart games? Or is it the fact that kart games are whack and Mario Kart just nailed it? What is it? Because everything else gets a competitor. Almost everything else gets a competitor. Mario Kart has not seen a real competitor. And I see Joe, don't forget Twisted Metal. Shout out Twisted Metal. Another solid copy. And he's right. I cannot leave out, Sweet Tooth? I can't leave out Sweet Tooth. Outlaw. I can't leave out these. Amazing game. Twisted Metal was actually a very fun game that I owned and played quite a bit. But the Mario Kart, the playing with your friends all night, the multitude of maps. It's so good with Nintendo that they can reuse the same damn maps. What is up with that? They can reuse. Rainbow Road can get put on every Mario Kart. And it's still classic. All-Star Racing Transformed. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for, Keymon. Great game. That one, to me, was a true competitor. But what happened? It's still, none of them are going to sell more than Mario Kart. So what is the competitor? That's my question. And every name I've heard, there is still no competitor to such a simple mechanic, which is racing with a little bit of battle content involved. How difficult is that? Vigilante 8. Oh man, Alchemy Gaming throwing out another one. Vigilante 8, another classic. I can't forget about that. And Twisted Metal 2. I will say Twisted Metal was definitely, I think, if you had to rank it, because it's it's still the same style game, but the way the characters are in the cart, being shown in the cart versus there, you have most of them who were actually in the vehicle. I still felt like Twisted Metal definitely is competition. I feel like definitely. But what happened? I mean, if Twisted Metal is competition, Why is it coming back to back to back? I remember NBA Live was a big title. And next thing you know, the 2K series came along and wiped NBA Live out. It was competition. I feel like Mario Kart is just by far stomping everybody. And nobody else even wants to try to come out with a kart game. Let me go to some of the comments. Scotty Parker, NASCAR Heat. I haven't played NASCAR Heat. Okay, I haven't played NASCAR Heat, but I can't say shout out to NASCAR Heat. Every time I go to my friend's house, we drink and smoke and Mario Kart on the Switch. It's so much fun. I get my ass killed, but I have so much fun. Joe, that's exactly my point. With Mario Kart, you can play that all night. You can have your mom, your wife, your child take place of anybody, and they will come in and instantly start having fun. Whereas you play some other games, I can't say the same. Okay. Yeah, it's more of a derby, agreed, with Key Monk. And that's why I said with Twisted Metal, it's kind of, you're crashing the cars, you're destroying each other. A little bit different, but not completely different, just in the aspect of the battling and the racing. You do have races in Twisted Metal, and that's later on, okay? Tim Murderbones, what's up, Nick? Sage put me on your page. Yo, Sage, shout out, man. Tim, stay. We here, man. We here every Sunday. Videos are coming nonstop. More things, more. We doing it big, okay? But I would say kart racers are limited. Most racing games are authenticity nowadays. And I'm with you on that, Outgame. Seems like the realistic racers are more what's in. People don't want to try this, all these kiddie games. I think Little Big Planet had a racing title. Diddy Kong Racing was nice. I ain't hear nobody talking about Diddy Kong Racing, man. Diddy Kong Racing actually gave you the aspect of when you come into it, you had your own world. Mario Kart was not doing that. Okay, you come into your own world, you can drive up to each stage, you can go in different ones, different things to unlock. To me, Diddy Kong Racing was smoking Mario Kart back then. That's me. Okay, but I don't know why the competition doesn't still exist. Why isn't that still going with Diddy Kong Racing? Is it something with Rare? Is it something with Nintendo? Who knows? Okay, but it's not going. That was something I'm just boggling my brain on, but I'm not going to keep you guys on that. Any other competitors you guys think of for Mario Kart, please let me know. Please let me know so I can go ahead and just, maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm tripping. But I'm telling y'all, I think Mario Kart is in a league of its own. Based on the name, for one. Biggest thing is the name. Because it's not like it's called, Metroid Kart. It's not called Diddy Kong Racing, made by Naughty Dog. Did not know that, okay? So, we're not sitting here talking about, it's so many other titles that had name brand people represent them. And I think Sega, Sonic, don't be surprised if Microsoft just say we bought Sega. I wouldn't even be surprised if that's coming soon. They just say we bought Sega's license. Why not, Microsoft? You've been releasing Sega stuff for the longest. We know. Okay, just stop. We know it's some connection y'all got, and y'all need to just say it. I'm tired of hearing that. But anyway, Diddy Kong, my jam. Yo, Diddy Kong was ahead of its time. Just the fact that you can come in and you can unlock certain things. You had the ghost races where you were trying to beat your, previous time. You had everything in one. You had the airplanes, you had the cars, you had the boats. They just really did a good job of innovating everything. That's my opinion. But Mario Kart 64, I'm not gonna lie, was a beast. Okay, it was a beast. It's tough. It's tough for me. But Diddy Kong was my thing. Anyways, Robin Hood, we gotta talk. Okay. Now, for those who already know, I can get into the specifics, but you know what? We already know. We've all heard of it. It's been on every CNN, ABC, all over, MSNBC, Fox News, you name it, you've heard about it. Yes, Robin Hood stopped the purchases of GameStop and many other stocks. Okay. These are many of them. I believe some of the others were AMC, BlackBerry, if I'm not mistaken, Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm not sure if Evotech. I believe Evotech may have been on there. Nokia. But just a lot of places that were going crazy in the stock market. And this is because the Reddit thread Wall Street Bets. Yo, shout out Wall Street Bets. Y'all been holding it down. The pages went so crazy. From what I've heard, it's been going up. It's been going down. We got some people jumping in at the last minute, making a couple dollars. We got somebody. But I can tell you guys, for me, I actually cashed out, okay, with GameStop stock. Now, let me tell you guys, I put stock into GameStop. So I purchased shares a long time ago when it was actually $5.66. This was about a year ago, a little over a year ago. And I did it just because I love the company. I didn't do this as I'm thinking something's going to happen. I did it because I love GameStop. I've been going to GameStop for a long time. Reminds me of Funkoland, EB, Games, Egghead Software. We can go on and on. It reminds me a lot of the stores I used to go to growing up. So I love GameStop. I don't want to see GameStop go. But let's be honest, year over year, GameStop has not seen profits. They have not. That is a fact. That is not high. We're not making that up. Year over year, they have not made profits. And month to month, I don't even think they made money coming out of December, going into this year. But we do know that there was a short squeeze going on. And it was bad. It was so bad. Now, just think of this for Robinhood. This is why I want to speak on behalf of Robinhood. I'm going to play devil's advocate for everybody out there. For everybody out there that was mad, Robinhood stopped them from buying shares of GameStop. Okay. Robinhood, let's say if I work somewhere and my boss or the owner of the company, he gives me a division of the business. I'm making a lot of money doing what I do. Something happens where I have the power to stop my boss from losing money. And I have the choice. I have the choice of saying, hey, boss, we're going to take this up to the boardroom because this is what we need to stick to. Or I back up the owner. Okay. I say, hey, man, I got you. We're going to figure out what's going on because something crazy is going on. I put a halt to sell on shares. Now, there's been different council people going crazy. Politics has been going crazy. This is unfair for the individual retail investor. It makes no sense that they should be denied purchasing shares. Well, I'll tell you one thing, and this is something I stood by, NickMoses05, MoFam, we could all say, guaranteed. I'm telling you, if you want to see laws change, things change, something that you would not believe even can happen and nobody even blink an eye. Mess with the stock market. It's proven, okay? This was messing with the stock market. I knew something was going to happen. So let me tell you what I did. This is very funny. So those same shares that I had, okay, wasn't many, okay, not going to give the number, but had quite a few shares, enough, okay? So I have these shares, and as this number goes up, it's going up. I'm seeing it. Oh my goodness. I'm talking with my buddies. They got, one of my buddies has a bunch of money into AMC. Another one has money into NIO. Another one, we're just going crazy, right? So I'm sitting here saying, you know what? For some reason, I'm already winning. I'm at right now, it hit a point where it was $375 a share. And I told my wife, I said, you know what? I'm just going to sell. If it goes higher, it goes higher. But I'll wait till everything calms down, and then I'll purchase more shares back if needed. So I sell. I believe that was a Wednesday. Okay? Thursday morning, no one could buy anything. How perfect is the timing? Okay? 375 actually was one of the peaks, I believe, that I sold at 375 per share. I was able to reinvest so much back into stocks. It helped me, okay? But Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, and many others, okay, stopped the purchases of these different shares. And truthfully, it is market manipulation. I do believe that. But with so much money being involved with the stock market, let's be honest, Robinhood is for the individual investor. The individual investor is going to be somebody who's just walking down the street. It's going to be somebody who can just literally say, hey, what's going on? All right. Oh, I can do this. Oh, okay. Nice. I put some money into stocks. That is exactly how it's supposed to be. Now, he said, can I borrow 5? Joshua Drake. Now, I ain't make that much now, to be honest. I could put the number out there, okay? It was 6 shares, okay? And I got 1 share left. I sold 5. Do the math if you want to go back. And that's, for me, that's nothing with the amount of things I do. And for those who don't know, Joshua Drake, my man, because you donate every time, I'm going to holler at you. I got something for you, okay? We'll work something out, okay? But I will say, for those who know me, I not only have, this channel, I help others with other channels. I have the podcast. I have my own 9-to-5 job. I have a business outside of here. Stocks, a lot of different things that I put my time into. And this is what keeps me from not being able to put up so many videos. But it's now starting to roll. I just put up a video. Okay, it's rolling. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into it because I can, I'm going to keep going. But nonetheless, Robinhood stop the different purchases of these shares, and a lot of people are pissed. And if you guys are one of those people who had any shares or any stock or put any money into these, hopefully you were able to reap some rewards, because what happened is shortly after they stopped the purchasing from happening, of course, you've seen the shares drop, and a lot of them dropped. I actually lost money on AMC, and I lost money on BlackBerry. I believe I made a little bit off Bed Bath & Beyond. I didn't jump in the hole, Nokia. I think I actually lost on Evotech. Okay? So, for me, I'm more investing into long-term stocks. If it's something short-term like this whole thing was, I'll invest in it real fast and I'll come out. But other than that, that's it. Long-term stocks for me. So, Microsoft, what do you think I did? Here you go, Microsoft. Bam! I need my shares of Microsoft, and I like to purchase full shares. Okay, so my goal is to be purchasing, a share of Amazon for $3,000. Okay, you should have. And now can be gaming. I'm gonna hear that from so many people. You should have held. Right now, GameStop is sitting at about, and I'm not looking at it, so don't quote me on this, but I believe it's at $310. A lot of people have held, and what's being said on Wall Street Bets is for people to continue to hold when purchases are allowed, which I believe they're allowed now. So on Monday, we'll probably see it open back up. We may see it go back up. We may see it go higher and higher. And GameStop has plans. It's not like GameStop plans on losing a lot of money. They're planning on going into, this full digital e-commerce world, okay? They want to be able to switch over and not be this physical, loss of a building that they have right now. Microsoft and G's combined. And big dollars, I agree. Microsoft, has been consistent. And Apple, I was actually going to invest in Apple as well. Apple was one that I was kind of like, I don't know. And see, AMC, okay, I could have held for AMC. Okay, if it jumps for AMC, Alchemy, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, man. You shouldn't have said it. Okay, I was good until you said it. All right, but anyways, let's go ahead and get to the good stuff. Now I got to pull this up here, and I got to find it. I know I got it somewhere. Anyway, since we'll bring it up, let's talk about it. Let's bring it up on screen. SXOS update. For those who don't know, okay, we've been, and let me speak first to everybody who does not understand what SXOS is, because I get a lot of people listening in who have no idea. So let me just explain. SXOS is a custom firmware for the Nintendo Switch. And due to the release of a official firmware by Nintendo, the latest version of SXOS does not work with the latest version on the Nintendo Switch firmware. So it's sad, okay? So a lot of people that use SXOS, who love SXOS, who represent it for life. They represent it for life. Nah, I'm not the imposter, okay? They represent it for life. But what happens? Now, a lot of people have switched over to Atmosphere. Is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? We don't know. I'm one that, yes, I see a lot of people in the chat. We got representing SXOS for life. There we go. There is no news about an SXOS. Alchemy Gaming had to say that. There's some news, Alchemy. We getting it out you today. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's pull it up on screen. Bam. So this is what I seen. Okay, video cut. You all good, Alchemy. So we're going to talk about this. Now, Blakey, is that how you pronounce it? Because I see Blakey every time I see the 4. I think that's an A, so I had to say Blakey. All right. Blakey's, how could I say it? A strong Team Executor representative. Let's say that. Blakey has been representing Team Executor for a long time. Actually, spoke with Blakey. Blakey, cool. We ain't got no problems. So, Blakey, I guess getting bothered. Some dude puts up here, I guess it's now time to abandon TX and stick to Atmosphere. I don't see these guys returning simply because it's been late. Surely what pisses me off is at least tell people good or bad news instead of leaving people hanging. They can take people's money and say nothing. The arrests that have happened should have thought about that when they started to pocket money. Okay, we'll just rephrase that. Instead, we have to go to other sceners and get a workaround. Anyhow, anyone got a good video for someone who has Immunan or whatever that is? How do I do it from scratch with the latest official firmware? I have read around and really don't understand much, hence why I ask for a video or something. NickMoses05, make one. Is this SX Pro just another small rock now? Can I step on it? Now, someone else says, Boat. Okay. And I see, look at Alchemy Gaming. Yeah, please, Alchemy Gaming, I'm glad because when I go back to the chat, people can see what you say. Okay. But Boat006 said, it was obvious weeks ago they were not going to update. If you need any help, PM me. I will send you the links necessary to run Atmosphere. So, now we see this come pop up. Blakey puts this. So, Blakey, what's up, Blakey? Okay, wait, what's going on? Yeah, that telegram quoted Blakey, who quoted me, and sure as hell didn't say there was a test build. That's what Alchemy Game. We're going to get back to that. But I got to ask something. So let's go ahead and talk. Let's talk about it. So first, all right, we're going to say a couple things. Let's start there. If there is no SXOS update, let's just start there, okay? I'm going to take a sip because I'm going to go deep. And y'all going to need this. We're going to get the info. So, hashtag delete the telegram. It is fake. It is not real. I know that's what we're going to say. Is that what we're going to say? Am I getting there? Did I beat you to it? Okay. I know how I go. Okay. I don't believe nothing. Okay. That's one person. When I'm so involved in online, I just don't believe anything until I get it from the horse's mouth. So that's me. But anyways, let's ask this. So, if there is no SXOS update, are those bugs real bugs for Team Executor or SXOS? Should I say that? Because if this is misinformation, then these bugs should be misinformation. Am I correct on that? And let's go through them. Bluetooth headphone crash. Memory management related or other issues tied in. XCI users that disable stealth mode experience hard freeze when trying to play online. Okay. Game cart bug in CFW requiring reinsertion. So these are, from what it looks like, just reading. I'll go ahead and read because I know others are listening and I forget my listeners. I always want to read off so you can hear. But reboot options power off the console. That is Mariko only. Intermittent sleep mode bug where the system can't be woken up. And boot CFW not preserving fuses on Arista units with SX core installed. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and read from the chat now. Okay, so some of the things. So much misinformation comes from that telegram now. And I pretty much figured that, Keem. A lot of times with me, I join groups all over. But I already know just because something's said in a group doesn't necessarily make it true. If I don't hear it from the horse's mouth, I don't jump to conclusions. So that's me. When I see in the group, I join the group. I'm in the group. It's a lot of information that comes through there, but I don't really, on 1 second it's like, hey, download Atmosphere. The next second it's talking about, the group's crazy. But Alchemy Gaming I'm going to go ahead and get to the Telegram. Used to be really cool. I might remove the links to it in the server. So I need to see, because I got multiple Telegrams. I see hashtag delete the Telegram. The boat voice. So it seems like, now what I want to see is those real, okay, those are definitely real bugs. That's what I want to hear. That's what I really needed to said. He was quoting you, and it's glad to hear that. No, those bugs are quoted from the Discord. Okay. All right. So cool. Now, Joe, I had a ton of people DM me on this. They are even asking me for the link to download the new SXOS. Now I want to say this. Being that those bugs are known, we're going to get an update. I'm not one to sit here and be like, when are we getting the update? It's not really about that to me, because truthfully, I'm fine using SXOS the way it is now, and I got Atmosphere on the side. Okay? It sounds like I got a side piece, don't it? I got Atmosphere on the side. I pick Atmosphere up when but still. So when an update comes, I don't know the behind the scenes stuff. For all I know, as soon as SXOS releases, another Nintendo official firmware will come out to take it away. So maybe they're waiting for that to release. I won't say anything on that, but I will say that was Telegram quoted Blakey, who quoted me, who quoted Monk. So it was a long telephone. Bedhead Gaming, yo. What is up, my man Bedhead Gaming? That's my dog, man. We go back, Ajax, Flapjacks, everything, man. You got a great, if you guys love watching games. I'm not sure, what's the mobile game you playing, man? I forgot it, but it's an awesome game. I tune in, I watch it, I don't really understand. It's kind of looks like a League of Legends type thing. I'm not big on those games, so I don't really understand, but I love watching it because it looks good. Looks beautiful. You're playing it damn good. But for all those using SXOS, they're right now saying, what the hell? And like this guy who posted, did you see? He said, seriously, what pisses me off is at least tell people good or bad news. Now, I don't know if he really understands. Who cares if they say whether or not it's going to get done? If it gets done, it gets done. That's like some people, a trade's about to happen in sports. I want to hear about it first before it happens. I don't care. As long as the trade happens and it works in my favor, you can keep the noise. I'll be surprised. Give me something to wake up to. I like surprises. Okay? So we do know that these are real bugs. What this also means, if those are real bugs, this also means that there is a real update. There is. When is it coming? Who knows? Might come next week. Might come 2 weeks from now. Might be a damn month from now. Might be 2 months from now. But I'm just going to not look for it. So that way, when I don't look for it, I just wake up and go, oh my God, what the, man, I love TX. And that's usually how it goes. Now, Atmosphere, yes, Atmosphere people. And I'm going to speak to you guys. Let me speak to Atmosphere people. Let me pull you back up on screen. Okay, Atmosphere people. My people who are using Atmosphere custom firmware on their Nintendo Switch. Let me talk to you. Okay. I understand how you feel if you left SXOS. I understand. You like, man, I'm abandoning shit because every time something happens with Atmosphere, I'm getting updates. Everyone's talking about it. It's thriving in the community. It's going, man. And SXOS is dead ever since these guys went to jail. But they're not. They're not one executor. They're not two executor. They are team executor. So it will come. It will come. Just be patient. All right? So now we got that out the way. All right? I'm glad I got that. Now we take a sip. And I don't even know if I got the whole control thing. I'll talk about that. I really, I'm not a big Sony guy, man. So I don't even get excited when I start talking about Sony stuff. I'm sorry to all my Sony people. I know. I'm just so sorry. And look, Alchemy Gaming. Yeah, you're right, because we'll be talking about that update all day. We'll have people asking for it all day. We'll have people messaging me again. Can you do something? I know you got the connections, man. Can you do it? Like they on the street and they just, hey, man, can you please do me something, man? Can you please just tell me if the update's coming soon? No. Okay, I don't know. I don't know nothing. Okay, me know nothing. All right? Tiny correction to the guys in jail. It's technically only one person in jail. You correct, because I believe Max got out. It may just be Gary in jail, if I'm correct. Whoever it is, free him, okay? Free my man Gary. I represent everybody in the scene. Free my man Gary. I believe Max. I think I seen Max on Instagram flexing. Max got me looking bad. Yo, Max, what gym you at, man? What gym you at, Max? Can I come? Can I come? That's all I'm saying, Max. Can I come to the gym with you, man? So anyway, there you go. Free Bowser. I knew it was my man Bowser, man. Okay. So anyways, Sony Control Fiasco. And the reason I named it Sony Control Fiasco, for those who don't know, Control is a video game that's on the PlayStation 5, and it was a big title. Everybody's talking about it. You know, I don't want... Hey, hashtag refund Uber chips. We need to start something, man. We need to help my man out. My man Tom Dilts Jr. We need to help my man out. My man is struggling, man. We can get a GoFundMe or something. I'll throw a couple dollars in there, man. You know, I'll do an episode. Will it just be a straight, you know, all proceeds go to my man, Tom Dilts Jr. Bow! Ooh, and it'll be official. We'll do it big, but just let me know. Okay, anyways. So, Control is a game for the PlayStation 5, and a lot of people talking about how big it is, okay, and how great it's gonna be, and PlayStation 5 has such a great lineup compared to Xbox. I don't care, okay? But nonetheless, the owners of Control's Ultimate Edition have called for refunds on the PlayStation 5, where the next-gen version of Remedy's stylish shooter will now launch as part of February's PlayStation Plus lineup. So I'm going to just give you a picture. Just imagine this, guys, okay? You go by and you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to buy this game, man. It's coming out next month, man. I'm putting my hard-earned money into it. Bam! You push your chips to the front, you get your receipt, and you're just waiting. You're waiting, because all you got to do is say, hey, I can go up there and pick up the title. You do it digitally, you download. So as time going on, you do the same thing you always do. You're looking at news of the game. What does everybody do when they waiting on the game? They pull up damn demos of the game. You pull up people playing beta versions of it. You look at all the tips, all the tricks. The game hasn't even been released yet. Okay, you're looking up everything. So, you're looking up all this stuff, and next thing you know, you come across a post, and it's like, Control Ultimate Edition, free for PlayStation Plus. Now, the first thing you think is, well, I've had PlayStation Plus for 3 years now. Why am I getting it free, and hell no! Oh, hell no! Give me my damn money back. I want every damn cent. I'll be damned if I pay for a game in advance, and then you tell me the game's gonna be part of a PlayStation Plus lineup, that there's people who never gave 2 damn cents in the world about Control. They never even wanted to see a Control. They don't even know what it is, but it's gonna pop up free for them. But somebody who spends their hard-earned money on an Ultimate damn Edition, Ultimate Edition, and they let it go for free on PlayStation Plus. So people are demanding refunds. Now, I'm gonna look here because I haven't seen Sony do anything about it yet. Okay, no, still haven't seen anything yet. I see everybody still pissed. No, still talking about it. PlayStation Store has a 14-day refund policy for game purchases, add-ons, and other content provided you have not begun downloading or streaming the content in question. Okay, so if that's part of the damn decision, oh, hell no, man. Sony is some dirty damn bastards. So what you telling me? Okay, so look, whether a customer is granted a refund is the decision of the platform holder, such as PlayStation, rather than a developer or publisher, in this case, Remedy or 505 Games. PlayStation Store has a 14-day refund policy on game purchases, add-ons, and other content provided you have not begun downloading or streaming the content in question. So if you hit the damn download button, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You done. You done. And I done been through this. I've dealt with this with Microsoft. Now, all this stuff I talk about, the love I talk about for Microsoft, I'm about to dog your ass right now. Because Roblox got so many of these damn little mini games where kids step on stuff and stuff pop up, they hit no, and they still be purchasing it. Okay? And what winds up happening is I see this damn charge on my car. And I go to Microsoft's website. I look under account, I look under purchases, and I can see it. You know what you can do? There's a nice, sweet, easy button. And Microsoft, they always do it good, okay? But they put a damn button there where you can go ahead and hit refund. Bow. There you go. You get your refund. You wait a little bit, get your refund. They don't let you know that it's only so many per year. So what do you think Microsoft does to me when I have 6 of them and they can only do 4? Oh, we're going to give you the refunds on the lowest price ones, but the one your daughter accidentally charged $100 for, we don't give a damn. I got my money back nonetheless. Let's just keep it that way. But I'm just giving you an example of how these refund policies are. They're dirty. We're getting no Vaseline right up the backside. We just need to read our terms. And that's really it. It's us being ignorant to the law, to the rule. Let's be honest. Nobody is picking up that instruction manual and reading the terms of their agreement. When you set up your Facebook account, did you read those terms of agreement? Hell, when you set up your YouTube page, did you even take a second to go through the terms? No. Nobody's going to take a second to go through the terms. You know why? Because the terms are pages long. And the only time the terms matter is when it matters. And that's the sad part about it. We all need to be more educated on that, but nonetheless, that's the way it is. So these people for Sony are pissed off. Sony, you need to give these people their money back. And we want to hear something back more. Remedy, 5-on-5 games, you need to get money back. I don't care what it is. If it was me and I purchased Halo, Halo's a good example. Let's talk about Halo. Halo, Microsoft pissed me off because they didn't release it on release day. But I will say, if Halo releases and it comes out, and next thing you know, I pay for it, I buy the Legendary Edition, I'm putting the damn helmet of Master Chief on, and I lift up the visor and I take a sip. I do that. And next thing you know, Xbox say, you better just tell me, Xbox, every Microsoft, which I think is the case, I don't know, but every Microsoft exclusive or Xbox exclusive title, if it's first party Xbox, it's free. You get it on Game Pass free. Just keep it like that. Just keep it like that all the time. So that way, when Halo come out, I don't got no problems. I don't have to worry about, I need to, and I think that's a beautiful marketing plan, because think of all the people who will just sign up just for the fact they can play Halo, and they don't want to go out and purchase the game. I think it's beautiful, but maybe somebody out there don't want to be part of Xbox Game Pass, so they just purchase Halo, possibly. But what's the point if you can be part of Game Pass? Now, thing is, if you don't have Game Pass, you don't have Halo, and technically, you are supporting the developers, but you support them a lot more by purchasing a damn title. I think so. Okay? So just go ahead and do it however you do. But one thing's for sure, give me my damn money back if you telling me I gotta pay and then you putting it on the damn store for free. Sony, give the people their money back. I'm done with that one. So, nonetheless, I'm off of that. I want to go ahead and talk about the best wrestling game of all time. And I know some people, let me ask you guys, who cares about wrestling? Okay, let me ask that first. Some people don't even care. Some people like, Nick, I don't care about wrestling. I've never cared about wrestling. I'm sorry. I was a dude that grew up off of wrestling games. Okay, and one of the things I was thinking is the same way I thought of the competition for Mario Kart on one end. I said, yo, what is the best wrestling game ever? What do you guys got? I want to see the chat. What do you guys got? WWF on PS2 SmackDown. Nice one. I will say that's a nice one. That is definitely nice. So SmackDown, Joshua Drake. Classic one. I give you that. Now for me, I'm gonna take y'all back because I'm a guy who's been playing wrestling titles from the beginning. Backyard wrestling oh my God. Backyard wrestling, Key Monk. Talk to me nice. How you know about that? Chunky, best game ever. Best wrestling game ever. I don't care what nobody say. We're gonna get to No Mercy. Best game ever. Wrestling game by far. The NWO, WCW versus NWO Revenge, Joshua Drake. I already know what you're talking about. I'm on the wrestling titles hard. I'm telling you, I'm hard. I'm on them. And I will say that Revenge, I actually won a tournament on, so I remember that. Simpsons, oh my goodness, Simpsons wrestling. He killed it with that. And man, we should just say ECW. What the hell? Let's keep going. The rap wrestling game. He's talking about Def Jam Fight for New York. Let's talk. Let's talk. I know the titles, man. That's my stuff. Okay, nonetheless. So I'm just gonna say I think that wrestling games have not reached the peak that they should be at. They have, to me, have sat stagnant for years. And I don't think it has to do with wrestling in real life. You can say wrestling in real life is getting stagnant. Well, you can make a game better than that. I mean, there's movies that look better than games. There's games that look better than movies. I'm not hearing that as an excuse. I lost as yo, wrestling's definitely fake and cheesy, man. But the games make it so, you're destroying. It's real in the game. Okay. Simpsons wrestling was nuts, playing with Itchy and using chainsaws. And yo, you almost brought a tear to my eyes with Simpsons wrestling. That's a classic right there. And NES days, yo, now we want to talk. Y'all talking to me, so hold up. Let's pull it back up on screen. Let's pull it back, just so we know. We talking about the best wrestling game of all times. I will tell you guys, I got a few. I'm going to go down. I wrote down in a list different ones, and I'll talk about them for a moment, okay? My first one is Pro Wrestling on the NES. Who remembers Pro Wrestling on the NES? Who? That was a game my cousin, Celebrity Deathmatch. Oh, my. Stop. Junkie, you killing them right now. Stop. Insane Clown Posse have a wrestling game. Pro Wrestling was a game that my cousin, Trey Parlay, okay? He knows. He would play this game, and the wrestling moves were not as they were when, you wind up getting older, and the games were easier to kind of do wrestling moves. This was, where you had to go through a list, but you only had 2 buttons on Nintendo. You had A and B. So how do you pick a move? So you would grab someone, and then a menu would come up, and you had to keep pressing the button, and every so many times it would switch. And I think it had a total of like 9 different moves, and then it would reset. He had the moves down so perfect, he knew how many times you had to press the button every time. I never got nothing. It was bam. Oh, man, I was bam. Oh, my goodness, bam. I was like, damn. So I got introduced to Pro Wrestling on NES. Got my ass whooped royally, okay? So then, I had another one. Hold on, where's the other one? I had another one, too. How could I forget? I'm glad I did have it up here. Saturday Night Slam Masters. Who forgets Slam Masters? It was in the arcade. It had Haggard from Final Fight. What are we talking? It had the roster from Final Fight. What are we talking about? We talking about classic wrestling. Saturday Night Slam Masters was everything. It was so stereotypical, it was ridiculous. They had the Hispanic guy with the mask and the El Gadar. They had this. Dude, it was so stereotypical. Okay. Great damn game. No, it was in the arcade. I do remember playing Saturday Night Masters in the arcade with other people. Damn good game, and was very hard, single player, nonetheless. But I did see some other ones there. I'm looking for some other ones. You guys got some good ones, though, man. Fire Pro Wrestling on the Switch. Oh, Fire Pro. How could I? Yo, y'all killing it, man. Now, look, I thought I had this broken down. But, oh, my God, man. Y'all killing it. It's a lot of them. It's a lot, because the ones I'm talking about ain't even the ones y'all talking. Fire Pro Wrestling was another one, okay? I think there was a virtual wrestling. I remember that was decent. But who remembers WrestleMania, the arcade game? Oh my goodness. I remember going to the arcade, and it was like you took NBA Jam and mixed it with wrestling. It was by far, man, one of the top games. Everybody was always playing it until it got stale. It did get stale after a point. But it was serious, just like you had all your favorite wrestlers, and they had like 3D sprites. So it looked like them really doing the move. You had Bam Bam Bigelow on there. Okay, you had Undertaker. You had Shawn Michaels. You had all the classics. Oh, my goodness. Never interacted with wrestling. Dead Specimen, I seen that before you took it away. He said he never interacted with wrestling. I seen that, okay? You need to get you a wrestling game, man. But nonetheless, WrestleMania Arcade was about building up your special meter to get your super move or your combo. You do your super combo, your move. It's pretty much a wrap, okay? It was like a, like I said, an NBA Jam version of WWF. which makes sense because you got real basketball and you got NBA Jam style. Okay, so another one I got to mention, and a lot of people nobody mentioned this. A lot of people don't know, but it was something to me that was a big staple for wrestling. WWF WrestleFest. This was big in the arcades for me. I don't remember playing it at home much, but I do remember playing at the arcade. It had Big Boss Man. It had Ultimate Warrior. Who else did it have? It probably had Jake the Snake, Coco Beware, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Mr. Perfect, a bunch of old wrestlers. These people were ones that I just loved when I was growing up. And this was at a time I thought wrestling was real. I thought it was for real. Okay, and Big Boss Man, how simple of a character is that? Hulk Hogan, I mean, this game was a button masher. Okay, so you've seen people mashing these buttons and playing this game. It was amazing to me. So that was one for me. I don't think did I have another one? No, because the other ones, I think you guys named one. That was SmackDown was on there. I did see Revenge on there. Def Jam, I had Def Jam on the list. Okay. But No Mercy, No Mercy, hold up. WWF No Mercy, the best wrestling game of all times, no debate. I think it's no debate. Clear as day, ain't no debate. The game had the most customization you've ever found in any wrestling game still to date. National Championship Wrestling, ooh, you took... Chunky, man, you killing it. You killing it with these classics, man. You killing it. But No Mercy had everything. It had ultimate character customization. You can make any style character. I've seen every style character be made in this game. I've seen the move set be set to any character that you like. I've seen the most customizations and entrances. You can change the way the fireworks go. You can change the lighting. You can change the things you can do. You can change the walk-ins you do. You can change the props around. You can change the arena you use. It's so much you can do. Why ain't we doing that now? Why? Why are we not doing that now? Right now, we could simply take a wrestling title. You don't even have to use WWF. We just fiending for customization. Give us to the point where I can make a damn character and I can just call him Gundam Style. And I can play Gundam Style song, but then I can come down there and do the whole boom Gundam Style. And I can tear everybody ass up. That's what we want. Okay, I want to walk down there as SpongeBob SquarePants, okay, and got Squidward as like Paul Bearer was for Undertaker. You know what I mean? I want to have them just you can do whatever you want. We should not be stopped on any wrestling game. We need the most customization we can have, and the wrestling game will succeed because people would naturally do stupid stuff. It's what we do. It's what we do. Okay, so Matt Mania, oh my goodness, Chunky, you about to bring a tear to my eye, man. These games that you bringing up, it's just too classic, man, too classic. So now we're going to get on because I do got to take calls. So I'm going to go through these last two kind of quick. BY from the Shy, my brother, holla, holla. He know about the wrestling. No Mercy, tell him. Best wrestling game ever, period. It ain't even no debate. Okay, No Mercy, best wrestling game. Most customization. I had a character named Sergeant Kill. Okay, yes, simple. He had army fatigues. He was about 7 feet. And when I brought him in, it mean you died. No, you didn't just lose. You died. I had my first move that I grabbed you with was a choke slam. I didn't have to be powered up to do it. It was my regular move. Choke slam. Bam. I pick you up right after that. Guess my next regular move. Power bomb. Hey. Bam. Power bomb. Oh, stop. Let me stop there. But I'm just telling you, this game customization was light years ahead of everything else. I have seen many wrestling games come after. I'm not into a lot of the new wrestling games. But these new wrestling games just took away the old style. And like I said, best way to play, press A or hold A. Simple. That was very quick. We had a lot of people you can reverse. Very easy. It had a type of Dead or Alive style. A lot of people know Dead or Alive. Very simple. Punch, kick, I think there's a jump, evade. Okay? So you're pretty much just timing people. And that was the game. It was more a game of timing. And if you had teammates, it helped. You throw off timing. And if you mastered timing, you was a master of the game. Very simple. And analog stick, what's the special? Talk to me nice. I ain't even got to talk B-Way. They don't know. Let's say anyways, I was supposed to be. I'm on that. I'm talking about wrestling. I know I got off track, but all the great titles that you guys said, man. Neo Geo 3-count bout. Yo, Joe. How I forget about 3-count bout, man? That Fight for New York. Whoever said that, can we talk about Fight for New York? Can we get a new one? Can we get a new one? Okay, Dead or Alive, you know that's a classic. But can we get a new Fight for New York? Because I'm sorry. Def Jam was on to something. Who remembers the Def Jam rap game? You actually had a microphone and you was, you know, da-da-da-da-da. I had it. I was rapping it. I was with all that. There's a game coming out for the Switch soon called Retromania Wrestling. Looks a lot like WrestleFest. Ooh, Chunky, don't tease me like that. I might do a video on that. Okay, but nonetheless, I'm on that. Okay? So let's talk about Nintendo for 2021. Is it the console winner? And the reason I want to bring this up, I'm going to go over these because I want to take calls. I'm already past the time limit. That's what I do when I run my damn mouth. So let me take a sip and hurry up and get through this. So anyway, 2021, is it the console winner? The reason I ask this is because we already know what Nintendo has in store. Nintendo has in store some of the best first-party titles out of everybody. Let's keep that up 100. Monster Hunter. Wasn't Monster Hunter one of the biggest selling titles? I'm not sure on that. Somebody correct me on that. But wasn't Monster Hunter one of the biggest selling titles? So, new Monster Hunter coming out. They did Animal Crossing the previous year. They always have these hit titles. They've hinted at a new Nintendo Switch. So, which means hardware. We got new hardware coming for Nintendo Switch in 2021. I'm thinking that Nintendo's got some moves up their sleeve to win this hands down. It's like Microsoft and Sony are fighting, and Nintendo's just kind of back there sucking up all the money that they dropping. And that's what I see. I see Nintendo just banking on all the failures of the other two. So Nintendo's got a lot of, so many first-party titles, it's ridiculous. If you put Mario in the name, it's top selling. I mean, that's it. Just put Mario in the name. Monster Hunter, the new Monster Hunter is going to be crazy. We need a new Fight Night. Oh, my goodness. If we get a new Fight Night, Xbox, Microsoft, you listening, okay? You need that Fight Night. Tune it in, okay? But I think Nintendo Switch, based on sales, based on just games, first-party titles, the whole craze being over at the end of 2020, I see Nintendo Switch winning the console war this year. I don't even think it's going to be very hard. It's not like they're having a problem selling systems. They're going to be having another system come out. Mario is always top selling. I mean, who knows the other acquisitions? A lot of other things that's coming to the eShop. The Switch is actually now getting a lot of the games that the other systems are getting, which is something that everybody was hoping for. We got it. So I'm just saying it is amazing what Nintendo is going to do. And I want everybody to tune in. I want to be able to tell you guys I was the first to do it. Okay. Now, Sonic good, but Mario was before I was born and will be around when we go on. Yo, that is so true, man. Like, Sonic is great. And no lie, don't be surprised if we just see I would love to see another Sonic and Mario mash. I'm the one that love those. I don't know about everybody else. I love Sonic and Mario mash. I'm a Sonic fan, okay? And I'm another, you know what? I ain't even going to do that. But nonetheless, I'm going to hurry up and run through that. Keanu Reeves sex mod removed. I'm going to get through this. So everybody in CyberPunk, apparently CyberPunk 2077 is having this mod installed where they can have sex with Keanu Reeves. And everybody's having sex with Keanu Reeves. Is that not, I mean, duh. You give people the opportunity. First of all, you can adjust your penis size in the game. What do you think is the next thing they do? You don't adjust your penis size unless you plan to do something with your penis. So you don't, like, how do I explain this? What's the point of a feature if it's useless, right? So I say, this game, you're going to be able to adjust penis size. Well, you know what the next thing is? How is my penis size going to change my gameplay, right? Because look, if I'm a big penis guy and it boosts my morale and I get the best ending, I'm just going to be the big penis guy. I could be a 1-incher, 12-incher. I'm just going to be the big penis guy. Because I know when I beat this game, I'm going to get a perfect ending. But if you just say, hey, you know what? Penis size doesn't matter, man. The women get pleasure no matter the size. They just like the, the motion in the ocean. So then you can go ahead and, probably, some side games or something while they're doing, whatever you do. But nonetheless, everybody was doing Keanu Reeves, man. God damn. I hate this, man, because I'm not for that, man. Keanu Reeves is the man. Mr. John Wick. That's all I see is John Wick. That's all I see. I don't want to see John Wick busting them down. When I see John Wick busting them down, it's with a gunshot to the head. It's not John Wick busting off her bra. It's not John Wick. What the hell are we doing? What is wrong with people, man? We got Keanu Reeves busting down people on CyberPunk. Who's seen it? Can anybody in the comments, has anybody seen Keanu Reeves bust people down in CyberPunk? I need to know this. Because if Keanu Reeves is smooching people down, dicking people down on CyberPunk, I need to hear about this. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to do it. That's just something I don't do. Okay? I remember hearing about the 3 Girls, 1 Cup, and people were like, hey, you need to watch that. No! You can watch that, okay? My kids definitely accidentally seen a bust down scene. Yo, CyberPunk. Talk to me nice, CyberPunk. What the hell are we doing, man? We just getting Keanu Reeves bust down, okay? But John Wick gonna cut off that. Oh, my man that made a killer rhyme. Anyways, I had to get through that. But, before I take these calls, I'm gonna pull up Skype. I'm gonna get ready to take calls. But I got one question for everybody. And I was gonna put this, I could put it as a subject, and I might bring it up as a topic another day. But I was thinking, when I was talking about Sonic and Mario, what is the best first stage game music of any game? Like, as soon as you start the game, it got the best damn start music. What game? Most people gonna say Mario. Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. I hear you. But that one, nah, man, for me, I don't know. I got different ones. Sonic. Do, 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 do. Sonic was the bomb first stage music, man. You don't get Metroid. Oh my goodness, that's a classic one right there. That first stage music is always something, man. It's like, it gets you involved. I remember Mario. All I hear on Mario 64 is doom, 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 doom. That's all I keep hearing. But Sonic, man, that Green Hill Zone, man, that's a classic. They need to go ahead and do a remix to Green Hill Zone. Let me go ahead and take some calls, man. Let's take some calls here. Because, I'll be all day running my mouth. Let's see here. Let me make sure I got you here. Because I know with me, I probably don't got you on. NickMoses05 podcast. Who do I have on the line? Oh, I lost him. Okay, had him on there. Let's see. NickMoses05 podcast. Who do I have on the line? Oh, see, it's me. I know it's me. Don't even worry. I got you. When you come in here, you making moves. Things start to happen. So let me go ahead and get you. I got you on the microphone, so you hearing me. But I'm going to change my microphone to the Logitech. And I'm going to change my speakers to the Logitech. And now everybody should be hearing you okay. So, can you hear us okay?
I indeed can hear you. It's your boy, the 23rd President of the United States, Benjamin Harrison.
My man. It is my man, Dead Specimen. Yo, you are early on the call-ins now, man. What's going on?
Nothing much. Just chilling. Being the 23rd President of the United States, usual day.
Hey, man, I remember at one point you were the representative of Team Codex, man. How has that been for you,
man? It's been very slow and very boring.
I mean, what else? You got everything. At that point, what do? You know what I mean? So,
oh yeah,
my man, Dead Specimen. I'm going to first, before I jump into the topics, anything you want to speak about on any of these topics, anything you want to talk about, I'm going to give you the floor first, my dude.
First up, Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic Adventure 2. So are we talking about first stage music?
Hell yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Classic one, man. Oh, I might... See, it's so difficult, man. That's a classic. You threw me back with that, man. Sonic had some, I ain't gonna lie, they had some bad ones too. I remember Sonic Spinball and, a couple others that was just terrible. But Sonic Adventure 2, classic. And I remember my first time playing that classic game. I can't even hate. So I'm with you on that one. So, Dead Specimen, the W. I feel like your W is starting to wiggle out the handcuff. Is your W trying to leave? Is your W trying to go home to TX?
Well, I think it's like if anyone's ever played what is it? I think it's Fleeing the Complex, the Flash game. Basically, you got the two inmates in the cell, and you got the one who uses the other to break out. That's what I think's going on right here. I mentioned a couple podcasts ago how I think there's two W's. There's the W related to SXOS and the W related to the chips. I think the W related to the chips is the one assisting the W related to SXOS getting out. And I was never really super adamant on thinking that was going to be, like you said, it's not one executor, it's multiple. There's multiple executors. It's team executors, and so. The developers, no one knows who the developers are. No one probably even cares who the developers are.
Sure.
So they can stay behind anonymity. They'll be fine. They can make updates as they see fit. So even if it takes 2 years, they're going to have an update out eventually. Mm-hmm. But it's the chips where you've got physical products that need to be shipped places. There needs to be a place that those products come from, and there needs to be a place that those products go to. Those are very out there. And so that's the W that I think I won't be losing anytime soon, just based on the principle of it, the fact that right now it's not a very good idea to be putting stuff out there.
Yeah. Now, my man Alchemy Gaming said the W jokes are getting more and more convoluted. He's saying right now, it sounds like that you're now getting more and more convoluted with the story. It might be that this W might just leave. It might just be gone. So what would let me ask you a hypothetical. What if I told you tomorrow SXOS releases an update and they give you a picture of a factory with about 100,000 SXOS chips? Will you finally say your W's have left?
I will say that my SXOS W has left, but until they actually start getting product out into people's hands, I'm not letting my chip W leave, because right now I don't care how many warehouses full of them they have. No one can get one, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, my man, that's best on the road. Hey, you're right. You do need to get it, regardless. If you could, you're right. You could have 1 million in a factory somewhere. If you can't get it to people, what does it matter? I agree with you 100%. Now, I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna get to some of these topics, man. I like to hit you with a different topics. Okay, so I'm gonna start with you, the YodoBashi Mayhem for the PlayStation 5. Dead Specimen, would you be caught dead in a place with body to body like that place we seen? And just in case, before you even speak on it, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it up on screen. Just play a little. I ain't mean to hear it.
Black Friday, because I don't feel like getting assaulted.
Now look, man, it's just now one. I'm gonna ask you. So you said it ain't a big thing about COVID. Do you think in that crowd, if you were to get assaulted, do you think you'll make it out alive?
Well, in that crowd specifically, I don't know, but knowing how the U.S. works, it wouldn't shock me if someone whips out their gun for that, $12 plasma TV.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That crowd is thick. I'm sorry, man. I've been in a lot of crowds. I've done Black Friday shopping. I'm one that I love being in the thick of things. I'm one. I love it. I live for it. It's the only adrenaline I get besides basketball. It's like, ooh, I get in the mix with all these mob. Like,
real quick,
go ahead,
Monk. I might take you up on that. I'll shoot you a DM.
Oh, look at that. See, there you go. And we were talking, because you got a lot of people out there talking about it. And this is the place where you come, hey, y'all.
Would I do it for an SXOS chipper key? I wouldn't, but I know my repair dude would, because he still got some medical consoles.
Yo, imagine people, you got people just sitting on them. And that's the funny thing about it. It's just like stocks. People are holding, man.
Yo, that's my new business. I'm going to start scalping SX chips.
Oh, bravo. Hey, we got to give it up, man. Nobody can take your idea. You officially said it on the air.
I'm about to load up the bot software on fucking Mod Chip Central.
And you know what? All you would have to do is say how much you're paying for. If you're paying $120 for them, 25, sell them for $225. There you go. You know what I mean? $225, $100 extra. Why are you charging that much? Because I got them all. Capitalism. So, regardless, that crowd, man, was bad. And I'm sorry, when I seen that crowd, I do a lot of things. I would not do that. They were shoulder to shoulder so much that they could barely lift up their arms. It was two little women in there who was in that crowd with a bunch of dudes that are so much taller than them. If one, now see, that's why I'm kind of crazy, but if one little sound pops off and everybody start running, somebody getting trampled. Look, can't move or get trampled if it breaks out. Somebody's getting trampled. And in that mess, I don't care. People are getting trampled. Okay, with that many people. So I'm with you. I wouldn't even do it. I'm not that crazy for PlayStation 5. I'm not a big Sony fan anyway, so regardless. So Dead Specimen, Mario Kart competition. Who you got as a real competitor to Mario Kart? I need a real competitor.
Crash Team Racing, I guess.
Okay. No,
there really isn't one. Like, if you think about it, because who cares about I am tired. I just thought PlayStation All-Stars was a racing game. Wow. Crash Team Racing is really the only game that's like Mario Kart in any way, as far as I'm aware. And that game doesn't do nearly as well as Mario Kart does. So it's barely a competitor. It's like Diet Mario Kart, if anything.
Wow, he's got a Diet Mario. Hey, you know what? I'm going to start using that from now on. When I start talking about other games, I'm just going to be like, man, that's a Diet Mario Kart. That's an easy way to explain it. You know what I mean? It's not Mario Kart. It's Diet Mario Kart. But I'm going to say, oh, and I got one. Let me ask this. So I see somebody, BY, my broski, shouted out F-Zero. Do you consider games like F-Zero, Wipeout, let's say Burnout Revenge, do you consider games like that similar to Mario Kart, or you think that's a whole nother thing?
Mario Kart is a party game. F-Zero is a just kind of play it on your own for fun kind of game. Okay. Yeah, most people I know don't really play Mario Kart for fun, and let's go to the other side of the spectrum. Most people don't play games like Forza for fun. They play that competitively. And, I'd be lying if I said no one plays it casually, but a lot of the people I see that seriously play Forza, they play it really competitively. Mario Kart's the game that you're going to whip out at a party. Tell me the last time you saw someone just be like, hey, anyone want to play a nice game of Forza?
I'm with you on that. I've never heard anyone say that ever in history.
Oh, Team Sonic Racing. That's what I was thinking of. Team Sonic Racing is Diet Mario Kart. Crash Team Racing is more of a kind of a
Okay.
It's like the Coke to Diet Pepsi.
Okay, and I'm with you because, see, I played Sonic All-Star Racing Transform, and it was actually one of those games that I ain't gonna lie, my replay value is sick on there. And me and my son are steady trying to unlock more characters, more races, more things. And it's all there. It's in the game. You just have to play more. So I can see what you mean. I can go with a Diet Mario Kart. That was, to me, the closest thing. Diddy Kong Racing was hyped, though. I don't know why nobody even speaks about Diddy Kong Racing. What even happened to Diddy Kong Racing? I don't know. Didn't know. But
that was before my time, so.
Yeah, see, man, that's why I know I be showing my age a lot of times. Like, Excite Bike. I know you don't know what Excite Bike is, but to me...
Okay, Excite Bike's actually pretty damn fun.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, Excite Bike was a classic for me, all right? I'm glad they did bring it out. Nintendo's got it on the store. Okay, it's a classic title. So now, with the stocks, anything Dead Specimen, about the whole thing with Robinhood and the GameStop shares not being able to be purchased? Anything you know about that specifically?
So, funny story. I actually got my dad. He was about to install Robinhood to buy some stocks in, not GameStop because it's too damn expensive, but I think we were going to get some AMC and even some BlackBerry stocks. And then Robinhood did their thing, and he's like, nah. Well, you can let them play this out.
Yo, he was smart, and I had a couple people around me who were, already telling me about it. And then I was like, okay, well, So I jumped in a little late on everything else, but thank God I had some GameStop stock. And lo and behold, I actually like GameStop. I got stock and shares and stuff that nobody cares about. I got shares of Arlo. Just because I like the Arlo cameras, I use them in the house. I don't hear anybody else talking about Arlo. Are they going to blow up? Who knows? But your dad was smart.
Join me in buying stock in Tempur-Pedic.
Yo, and Tim, you know what? I'm gonna look that up, man. I'm gonna see actually who is like the #1 mattress seller, and might purchase some stocks. It might be Tempur-Pedic.
I was gonna say Tempur-Pedic, but I couldn't remember what it was. I'm just like, the Swedish sleep system.
And Alchemy Gaming, you can still buy AMC stock on Cash App. I've been hearing about Cash App with these stocks. I knew Coinbase, you can buy digital coins. I got TD Ameritrade, which did the same thing as Robinhood.
I still need to buy Dogecoin.
Oh, you're right. Dogecoin is something my buddies were talking about as well. Did purchase Dogecoin. I couldn't get it off Coinbase, so I had to use another app to get it, and I forgot the name of the app. But oh my goodness, man!
I'll post my Dogecoin address in the Discord. Someone send me something.
Send you a couple ducats. You know what I mean? So now we got that. I will say your dad was smart. You know, on to the next one. We talked about the SXOS update. Okay, I ain't gonna keep beating the, dead horse. We know it's gonna come. So let me ask this, but do you think it's coming?
No, honestly, not anytime soon at least.
Hey,
I don't think I'm pretty sure it's inevitable, but with the state of everything right now, I honestly would be shocked if it comes out. I don't know when Gary's trial is, but it would shock me if it comes out before his trial, because I feel like it just doesn't seem like the smartest thing to do legally, to be actively updating a product that landed someone in custody.
Okay. Ooh, you get deep. And you know what? I could see that. And I don't know when this court case is. I haven't paid attention that close. But I've been saying free Bowser. I don't know what all they may present against him, but I'm hoping that none of my videos show up in damn court. Okay? Because I've heard from YouTubers. I swear to God,
okay? I don't know if I said this on the podcast, but I was the last person to sign up for Max Console. So somewhere in the Justice Department, when they pick screenshots off of Max Console, my name is on there because my name was plastered on the front page because I was the last person to ever sign up on there. So I'm definitely in this case. I promise you.
Oh my gosh! Now see,
they're probably not going to present anything. They're probably not going to present anything with my name in it. But there's somewhere in the unedited screenshots folder in the Justice Department, it's just dead specimen sitting there.
Yo, I fear that because there's someone I actually know who did have a trial and had YouTube videos presented in the trial of other people that were in the same realm as them talking about that person. So I always, every time I do these videos, I do these lives, I'm always giving the free Bowser, good dude, let him go. I don't want to be the dude.
You and I are pretty sure that we got someone, either the Nintendo Ninjas or him. We might have someone straight up from the government watching us right here. We're pretty sure there's someone here who's kind of snooping in on what we're doing.
Yep.
So to that person, you know where I live. Come say hi.
Just come on. Mario done been by the house over here. He already know how it is. My layout, man. My door is
Joshua,
open.
do not be saying that okay, here's the thing. No one would believe me if I said I'm a spokesperson for Codex. If you say I'm a spokesperson for Max Console, that's what gets FBI agents at my house.
Yeah, Max, I will say Max Consoles is a different monster right now, man. But he said Max Console spokesman.
I genuinely, here's the thing. I genuinely miss Max Console because I literally was on there for a couple days. And I emailed them to get an account made and then throw up a question for Gary. And he immediately responded. He was super nice about it. And I wish if you had told me the day that I made the account that Max Console was going to get shut down in a couple months due to the owner and Gary getting arrested, I would have probably had like 50 posts on there because I would have loved to get to know him and get to know the community there.
No, it is nice, man. It's sad, unfortunate, and that's what
Alchemy,
I'm
shut.
We've been thinking there won't be much incentive to make another update until a new firmware level arrives. That makes sense to me, and I do like hearing that from Alchemy. Dead Specimens.
This motherfucker.
Yo, Alchemy is so
You know
funny,
what? We'll
man.
go the full round. I am Gary. They actually arrested my stunt double.
Yeah, you the real Gary. They got the fake Bowser. Oh God. Hey, y'all.
They actually arrested Doug Bowser.
They got the fake Bowser, man. Wow. Oh, y'all.
Hey, you know, Alchemy. Since the cat's out of the bag now, where's my SX Elite roll?
Ah, he's got a point. He's part of the team, man. Just give it to him now. Okay.
Come on. You gave Moses SX Elite. Where's my SX Elite, bro? I'm feeling kind of left out, you know.
He ain't lying. And when I got mine, I was so happy. I was like, thank you. You know, they let me know, hey man, you've been representing TX for a while. You've been doing videos for a long time.
You know what? I'll put myself out there. I'll do a hostage trade. I'll take Bowser's position.
Oh goodness, getting off of here. BY, Be More Organics. Look at my brother promoting. That's how you do it, BY. Promote your stuff. Be More Organics. I'm sure he got an Instagram for Be More Organics. Organics, you know, my brother's, he got some organic, you know, I'm talking about some good stuff. All right. So, Dead Specimen, I got a couple things that I'm not going to be able to get into because we always, you know, I try to spread the time out, but I'm going to go ahead and ask you the last one. Best wrestling game of all times. I seen you say you don't even play wrestling. What is this, man? What is this going on? This is why I brought it up. How do you not like any wrestling title?
Because I don't like any sports games. The only sports game I actually care about is Wii Sports.
Yo, I will be honest. I think everybody plays Wii Sports. I don't think there's one person in the world who doesn't play Wii Sports. So, I agree with you. I'll let you go. I'll let you slide on that one, okay? You don't play no sports. You did say that a long time ago. But, you know, wrestling's one of those where, you know, you get stupid wrestlings. You know what I mean? One that comes around just like, oh, you know, Simpsons wrestling, for instance. Oh, my Simpsons characters wrestling each other. Great times. You know, so you just never can. So did you watch wrestling back in the day?
I have never even watched wrestling. The closest I've ever come to actually being involved with wrestling was when I was at a friend's house, and his mom went to go to a watch party for the McGregor fight. And the most I did was look up and see who, like, I just randomly went to Twitter and was like, oh, let's see if anything happened. And it's like, oh, McGregor lost. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to tell people McGregor lost. There's the most interaction I've ever had with wrestling.
You were the man that day. They're like, McGregor lost for real? Oh, how did you know? Oh, you know, I know how that is, definitely. That is funny. So, Dead Specimen, 2 ones quickly. Nintendo, 2021, will it be console of the year?
No. I don't know at all, honestly. I think since the Switch is being scalped to hell, I don't think I maybe, but only because of that. I think once you can actually buy Series X consoles and PlayStation 5 consoles, they'll probably end up reigning supreme because, I mean, most people who want to Switch, you know, unless those clones come out and that somehow, you know, spikes something, I don't see anything right now actually energizing anyone in a certain way to go buy a Switch, unless the Pro comes out, I guess. But right now, really the only thing people are energized to get are new graphics cards, new processors, and then the Series X, S, and PS5.
That's true. Okay, so Keanu Reeves sex mod. Have you done it? Did you make Keanu Reeves naked and busted?
I'm not even talking about this one.
Okay, I'm glad. I just gotta ask. You know, it's part of the show. We just gotta make sure we ask everyone.
I haven't even touched CyberPunk in forever, honestly, but that's just no. See, here's my whole thing, right? With mods like that, like there's the whole one with JC San Andreas. Those are fake people in the game, right? They're not real people. So that whole thing was like, okay, whatever. We're talking about a real dude here. That's actually kind of creepy.
Yo, that's so bad. It's hilarious. I just have to ask. So, Dead Specimen, any last words, my dude, before I let you go?
I'll be looking for my SX Elite role, Alchemy. Might have to start demoting some people if I don't see it soon. Think you know what I'm saying. And I think if Gary just invested in GameStop, he wouldn't be in this position.
Oh, beautifully. Well said. Well said. My man, Dead Specimen, as always, my dude. Love you, and I'm going to be hollering at you later, my dude.
See ya.
NickMoses05 podcast. I had you on, but I lost you. NickMoses05 podcast. Is this my man, Joe?
This is G.I. Joe, the real American hero.
G.I. Joe. Yo, before you even start talking, Joe, let me give you the introduction, okay? My man Joe has been holding down the NickMoses05 Facebook page. My man Joe has been helping out so many people that they now have him as a... Are you a moderator now? I believe that is.
Oh yes, I'm a moderator on the Nintendo Switch forum. John messaged me and was like, "Hey, do you want to be a moderator? I see you're helping out a lot of people." I'm like, "Sure." I'm like, "No problem." I explained to him I work a lot of, I work 7 days a week, but I try to help out as much as I can with everybody. I feel bad for the SXOS users because it's like, we need atmosphere, but like I always say, SXOS, that's your main squeeze, and the Atmos, that's just like, your wife at home. She's always there, but you want to be with SXOS. So
Talk to him. So, Joe, now that we went there, let's just jump straight into it. What did you hear about this SXOS update? How was this brought to you, or when did you first hear about it?
What happened was it was around 3 o'clock in the morning, and my phone was blowing up. Okay. People are asking, "Oh, do you have the new SXOS update?" A bunch of people sent me that screenshot, and I'm like, "This is probably more than likely it's fake," but you don't know because it's like it just popped out of nowhere, and I'm like, "My God!" I'm like, "This is going nuts." People ask me, "Oh, you got the file?" I'm like, "No, I don't have it." I checked their official server, and it's still the same update.
So, and you know what? When I seen it, Joe, because I know you messaged it and you updated on the group, you was right on top of it. I seen it, and then I went ahead, I looked at the comments, and I seen Vinny, I believe it was Vinny, who was one saying, "Oh man, this is fake. It's not real. It's so-and-so." But from you, I understand when you see someone like Blakey, okay, who's someone that we've known, has been in the scene for a long time. I see him post anything, I go, it's legit. Alchemy Gaming comes in here. I don't take Alchemy's game, Alchemy Gaming like he's a joke. His name might be gaming, but I don't take him for a game. If he says something really happening, I'm going to take his word for it. So you got a lot of people asking you about it. Did you hear anything else about the update besides this post? Was there any other information that you heard?
No, that post that you showed in the video with Blakey, I didn't even see that because I don't there's so many forums to belong to. I just kind of pick like the main popular ones. And I know that Executed Forum, not a lot of traffic's getting on there. And that was new to me. Like you brought up a good point. If that's a fake post, those might be fake error logs, But I did see other people talking about, that the problem is the reason why SXOS is not out yet. And I think it's a load of bollocks is because it's burning the fuses. It's not compatible. SXOS always releases stable stuff. It's not like with Atmosphere. Oh, you have a pink screen, a yellow screen, a blue screen. It's like a whole rainbow screen. 0.16.0 was the most unstable version of Atmosphere from me using it and helping out other people. I'm like, 0.17 works fine now. But.
Okay.
It's craziness. Why would you waste your time and your energy and your effort making a fake post and trying to make it look real? I mean, do you have really no life and nothing to do?
Yeah, and see, that's what I want to key in on. So people are literally taking this information, creating a new post, and making it look like this is like, hey, guys, we're getting an SXOS update. Look, this is why. And bam. And when you put that, and if I read it, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to think the same thing. I'm going to be like, yo, he just sent me a screenshot of what Blakey sent. And then next thing I know, we find out Blakey's, this is a screenshot of what Alchemy sent to Blakey, that so-and-so sent to Alchemy, and that, you know, so it winds up going around to all this crap happening to Blakey taking the blame. So I'm glad that you did put it up, because the information got out there faster like we always do. We try to get the information out there. And my man Blakey, you know Blakey cool. I don't want Blakey taking a bad rap. Nonetheless, we know it doesn't exist, but the bugs exist. But that was just him shutting them up. It didn't mean there was a test bill. So those bugs are real. Those were real bugs, real issues they were dealing with. But there was no test bill or anything. It's pretty much something said so he could shut them up, which I understand. We got people.
Yeah, but what I'm afraid of happening is, and I'm sure this is going to happen. They haven't gotten this smart yet. And I don't know why they haven't done it yet. But with these fake posts, you know, I'm not talking about us, like the elite users. We know everything that goes on. How do we not know they're going to start putting viruses up or start, you know, fucking with the boot.dat file and making it break the consoles? We never know if that's going to happen or not. You know? I mean, you go through all this
that's deep,
effort. Yeah, I mean, you go through all this effort. They could put, like, you know, like one of those doctor anti-malware on your computer where it hijacks your computer. They go through all this effort, but it doesn't ever do anything. I don't know why.
That's deep. So, and you know what? That is something that is a fear. You know, the same way that people go out there and download, you know, let's say a pirated movie. You know, there could be things put in the MKV file or MP4 file that could typically be a virus. So you don't know. With that same thing happen in this scene with so many fake SXOS groups, it is a valid concern. If you put in a, you know, bad boot.dat, what happens? Is there a way you can change the boot.dat file to corrupt your Nintendo Switch or make it so it can't boot? Man, you want to. And Vikings Nation, shout out to you. Love the content, NickMoses05, making my first day quarantine a whole lot smoother. Appreciate you, Vikings Nation. Really appreciate you for that. Now, Joe, so I'm going to ask you another one. Joe, same thing I asked Dead Specimen, man. We seen how people were body to body, okay, going for that PlayStation 5. Okay, and I mean body to body. I'm going to pull it up here one more time, and I'm going to just have it on. And didn't get their PlayStation 5. Joe, what do you do if you come to the place? You're there early like everybody else, but because everybody else is acting crazy, they will not sell you a PlayStation 5. What do you do?
Oh, I mean, that's just horrible, because it's kind of like you can't do that. I mean, everyone's there. You can't help it if everyone's being nuts about it. This is going on everywhere with electronics. You know, you just got to sell it, because here's the deal. If you stop the sales of that, you're going to start riots.
You right. Preach now. Vikings Nation, $5. Yo, y'all making me. Hey, if you, I ain't even gonna say too much. Viking Nation, thank you so much. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to provide entertainment every Sunday. I provide videos in between the week, but every Sunday, this is what we do. I appreciate you. That's what keeps me going. I really mean it. So, Joe, I agree with you. I don't think I could do it, but I have been in the midst of things. That one looks thick. I don't know. I've been in a couple Black Friday moments when you had to get the system, when you had to get the TV. And I do love those adrenaline packed moments where you're just like, oh, and you're getting friends from all over. People that you don't even know, you become friends with. You never see them again.
I waited 15 hours, no lie. Now I'm going to sound like an old head. I waited 15 hours to get an Xbox 360 at Walmart. Back in the day, because you know what we used to do? Wait in line, act like civil people. Somebody got a card table from Sporting Goods, and we all were playing cards, and the bakery department actually gave us a cake for free. You don't see that in 2020 anymore.
Yo, you are preaching right now. I do remember many times where you sat out there, people had, you know, all types of thermals with different types of things to keep you warm. You're right, they had the tables. Some people had tents. It was just amazing. I mean, you'll see people come up and bring people food, and they'll go back home.
Yeah.
It was an amazing time. And now it's like Black Friday is on Wednesday. It's on Thursday.
Yeah.
It's on Friday. It's on Saturday. It's on Sunday. I don't know. But now it's just when you're selling something, it's every day around that time. So, you know, who knows? Not sure. But nonetheless, Joe, I got so much to get into, so I'm going to just try to hurry up and get through it. let's talk about.
I want to go over the CyberPunk.
Yeah, you know what? Let's jump to the CyberPunk. Joe, have you seen this mod in action? Have you seen Keanu Reeves busting down anybody?
This is brand new news to me. I play CyberPunk because I just finished Hitman 3. It was an awesome game. Now I'm starting to go back to Cyber. I call it CyberGlitch 404. That's the new nickname I'm giving it. It spawned me into the like where you pay an escort, right? I'm not lying to you. Her face was missing. I guess I accidentally hit the A button and it spawned me into an escort service. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh great, CyberGlitch 404. Why would you want to make his junk bigger while you could do other different mods? You know, how about a mod to fix the game where it actually runs correctly?
Yo, and that's what I'm tripping on. Everybody making every other mod. We need a mod to make the game work 100%. And that mod right there, I will say, when I first heard about it, I was like, yo, I expected that. Okay, like who would think that wouldn't happen? I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier. Because Keanu Reeves is in the game. Anytime there's a celebrity in the game, I'm sure someone's trying to get them naked. That's just my thought.
Yeah.
You know, it's like get the celebrity naked, put them on the web, and show everybody, hey, I made the character naked. I remember when Tomb Raider, it was a big thing. When people
yes, that was big. That was big.
The swimsuit. Oh, my gosh. Samus in her suit. And you got all these different characters that it was such a big thing. And this,
I remember in middle school, people were telling each other fake cheat codes to get Laura naked back in the day. We're going back old school now. Shit.
Yeah, that's old school.
I need my walker.
Yo, when you talking about that, the fake cheats, I remember so many people telling me fake cheats. It's ridiculous. And was back then you didn't have quick fact checkers. You know, we don't have.
Oh no,
access.
You didn't. No.
You know, so
you had to go on the school's computer and get it.
Yes, you had to actually check it. I'll never forget some guy, Jason Bell. Shout out Jason Bell, man. My brother, he's good friends with my brother. I knew him. Jason Bell was a guy that told me in Mortal Kombat. He said, Nick, if you beat the entire game, all flawless victories, you're gonna fight Smoke at the end, and after you beat Smoke, you're going to unlock some character. You get to play a whole nother time as him. Everything was a lie.
Yeah, I heard that rumor too. Yeah.
It's like, what's the point? I did all this and nothing changed. And at that point, I said, you know what? I'm never going to do that again. I'm going to wait until it either comes on console, because I pay money at the arcade to do this, or I'm just not going to do it. So nonetheless, you know, it's very funny to hear that. And good to hear that you're getting back into CyberGlitch 404, as you like to call it. Love the name. You know what I mean? It's glad that you're playing it. I need to spend some more time with it. I've been playing other games, and my daughter's got me on Fortnite trying to unlock stuff for a battle pass. So, you know.
I gotta have Dead Specimen working on update fix for the Codex pack.
Oh, Dead Specimen is definitely a representative
he's working
of Codex.
on it right now.
Yes, holding it down. So, Joe, let me ask, best wrestling game of all time. What do you got? WWF SmackDown. Just bring it. Back in the day, I remember playing that in high school with my best friend James, and we would stay up for hours and play. I get my ass whooped in that game, no matter who I was. He would whoop my ass because that was his one game that he played. Yeah. I played GTA, I played all the other PS2 games, you know, Samurai and everything else. And it's like he always whooped my ass, but we had so much fun playing that. I would say that's the best wrestling game. Have a lot of cool moments with that game. You know? I just pulled it up to WWF SmackDown to Know Your Role. Classic game, man. I see Kane, The Rock, Rikishi. Oh my goodness, man. What are we talking about?
The people's elbow.
Oh my gosh. Classic, man. So, no, I just had to. I'm glad you said that, man, because a lot of people have not even experienced great wrestlers. Or they're playing the most current ones, and I see these current wrestling titles, and I go, looks good. Graphics look nice. You know, looks a little realistic. But it just lacks all the things that made wrestling games fun.
Also, the weapons, too. I loved them. That was my favorite. The chairs, the bats.
Oh, man. It was such a beautiful thing to have weapons just at will. You know, just grab one and bang, you know, knock somebody out. And I don't know what it is today. It's just these wrestling titles today. Either they're trying to be too real, that it doesn't work, or the mechanics are too difficult, or something. It's just been, I can't explain it, but that definitely.
You know what's happening is they're running out of ideas, and all these younger people, like in their 20s, you know, they have to make everything all perfect, all glittery for them, you know, and all this other stuff. But you know what? Back in the day, the games were good. It's not, okay, day 0, oh, the game's glitched. It's busted. We didn't have this back then. You got your PS2, you got your Xbox, the original Xbox, you know, and that was it. You play the game, you have fun. Now you expect them to be broken.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't gonna lie. When I get my game, as soon as I put it in, I expect to download an update. You know, it's to the point where there's not one game I'm getting where I'm putting it in and expecting to play it right off the bat. I would love that. That would be nice if I can just put it in and it just automatically starts playing. But every single game we put in has to download some patch, has to install to your hard drive for compatibility reasons or to run better or whatever. So
that pissed me off with the PlayStation 5. You know, I'm playing the Spider-Man, you know, Miles Paralysis, that, you know, that's what I call it, LOL. And it's like, you know, the system's brand new. I paid $900 for it, and the game's glitching out. I'm like, I knew it was going to happen because, you know, I'm in the scenes a lot like you, like all you other guys are. I'm expecting glitches, but it's just like kind of like, come on. You rushed the systems. You didn't make enough of them. You really half-assed them. Out of all the generations, the PS5 and the Series X, that's gonna go down in history as the worst launch.
Yeah,
it's gonna go down.
I'll agree. I don't think there's
no Halo, no GTA.
Yeah,
come on.
Of that, and then the whole mayhem of, you know, the pandemic. Stores were not just opening up, having a bunch of systems available, getting online, websites shutting down. I will agree. I think I can agree with your hands down. For flat out, I think it's the worst system release across the board. I don't think any other year beats that. Now, Joe, 2021, Nintendo Switch, will it be best-selling console, or let's just say the most successful console of 2021?
I would say it would be the best-selling console because here's the deal. You can't get any PlayStations or Xboxes now. I mean, I saw one ad on Facebook. I thought it was a great deal. I didn't read the description. I wasn't going to buy it just out of curiosity. PlayStation 5 disc drive, $560. But you need to give me an Xbox Series X with this. That's not possible.
Hey, that is funny. Yeah, you're just going to have to give me an Xbox Series X. Once you do that, hey, everything else is normal, you know?
Because here's the deal. I went into Walmart the other day, right? There's no Switches. And the Switch is like what? We're going to be coming up on, I think, almost 4 years old. I might be wrong. I don't know. But it's like you still can't get Switches, you know? And all the games, like you go in the game section, there's all PlayStation 5 games, there's, you know, Xbox Series X games, you know, the compatibility thingies. And there's no Switch games. There's PS4 games. There's Xbox One games, but there's no Switch games. I'm not seeing any Switch games anywhere except on the websites to download them. That's it.
Damn. Yeah, it's something going on, man. I will say, it's definitely something. Now, Joe, because I got a little bit of time left, and I'm going to get this other one out for you. Control for Sony. Since you have a PlayStation 5, I don't know if you're part of PlayStation Plus or not. And I don't know if you've, you know, pre-ordered Control or played Control or even, you know, done anything with Control. But it said that Sony had people pay for an Ultimate Edition and then later on said it's going to be free on PlayStation Plus. They're demanding refunds. What do you think, Joe?
I'm new to the Control. I never even heard of it until I, you know, until I tuned in tonight. But that's stupid. You're offering to sell a service, then you have the people buying it, then it's for free. This goes in the same way as a rebate. You know, oh, you know, it's Monday, you know, 50% off. You know, and Tuesday it's 80% off. Then you know what? You should be able to take your receipt and get some money back for it because that's just not right. That's horrible tactics. That's absolutely horrible.
Hey, you're right. That's typically what you would do. If it was a store, you go back in there with your receipt. You say, hey, you know, it hasn't even been 14 days. I see you guys already lowered the price of this item. I bought it just yesterday. And they go, okay, you're right. We see the price difference. Here, we're going to give you the price difference. Well, that's how business should be. Sony, on the other hand, has not issued any refunds yet. and I don't know if they are going to issue refunds. If they do not give refunds, what do you think the benefit should be for players that paid? Do you think there should be any difference between the gaming experiences, or do you think refunds, nothing else? We ain't hearing nothing else.
I think what they need to do is, because it's pretty much for free now, they need to go in their vault and give somebody a free game, a couple of free games. You know, go give them whatever. You know, here's GTA 5. You know, everyone has it. You know, piss in someone's face and tell them it's raining out. Just do something.
Yeah, exactly. No,
give them something for free.
I hear you on that. And that'll be good, because a lot of people, you know, you might get a title or give a selection of games and say you can pick from these games. Give them something that they don't have. That way you still keep the money, and in return you give someone else the value of the game. Maybe they can get 2 games equal up to that value or something along.
What was the price for the Sony control? What was that price? I don't even know.
Up right now, we're gonna see.
You know.
And it was the Control Ultimate Edition, because I believe the Ultimate Edition was a little bit more. Okay, so Ultimate Edition we had. Okay, right now it's sitting at $40. I think at one point it was $50, and it lowered down by $10. So now it's sitting at $40. So you can simply, hey, give them a title. You know, give them a game.
Yeah, that's horrible. You know, it's like it's a scam. You know, oh, have everyone buy this. Then, oh, you know, we're making it for free now.
It does.
That makes no sense.
I'm gonna be honest. That do kind of seem scamish. I'm not gonna lie to you, Joe. It seems real scamish. Now, Joe, I got, you know, I had a couple other people call. See, I missed them. You know, I missed them, but they might call back in. But Joe, any last words you gotta say to people before you're out, my dude?
You like and subscribe, NickMoses05. Also, you guys need to follow the Facebook page. I have a lot of you messaging me all the time asking for tutorials and information and links. Go over there and, you know, don't update past 11.0. I don't know why I got to keep saying this. And if you're a version 2 user, you need a mod chip. And if you're a light user, you need a mod chip. It's simple as that.
Nice.
Buy a version 1. That's it.
Solve your problems. My man Joe, my brother, as always, I'm going to be talking with you later, my dude.
All right, it was a great pleasure.
Later. NickMoses05 podcast. Who do I have on the line?
Holla at your boy.
Oh, snap. My man be coming undone. How are you doing today?
I'm representing, man.
Oh, man, you represent. So before I even just jump into these topics, man, anything you got to say? You want to take the floor? Anything you want to talk about first? It's on you.
Hey, Team X for life. Nick Mo for life.
Represent, man. I'm trying to hold down Team Execute the best I can, man. I'm trying to. So let me ask Dead Smith. I know these are some great topics. I always love to get your opinions on what would you do in these scenarios. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first one. Let's just say YodoBashi cameras, man, they was in there packed. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up on screen. I'm gonna move
Stinking and sweating. I got to eat a lot of garlic. I'm gonna weed them out.
Yeah, that's it. You know
find
what?
a way to get an advantage.
Smart tactic, man. Smart tactic. Oh gosh, yeah, yep. Back away from me. Hey, give me all the space. I want to make sure.
He stank.
I don't got
watch
nobody
out,
by
too
me.
late.
You know, they've been doing that in jail for a long time. Okay, apparently that's a tactic that works in real life. I agree with you.
Hey, it was like prison there, because they didn't get nothing.
Yeah, you know what? They didn't get nothing. They did all that whining, the crying, the pushing, the shoving, the begging, the pleading.
Man.
Got told to go home. The police came and shut the whole thing down. So I'm with you on that. You know what? If I want one, I'm going to get one. I've been through a lot of the Black Friday messes. I remember one time I was at Walmart and they tore they had black, I guess, plastic over everything. So you couldn't see what it was. And they had them stationed out throughout the store. And then once the time hit, they tore the black plastic off of all of them, and you just seeing what is under it. Now, of course, if you want a game system, you're going to stand by the electronics. You want a TV, you're going to stand by the electronics. And it was all pretty much consistent, but you might be standing at the wrong pile. They unleashed some things, and people went crazy, diving over each other, pulling them from other people, taking them from carts. It was a mess, but you know what? I got what I wanted. And it was a good time for me. It was pretty funny. I feel sorry for anybody who didn't get it, but it was interesting times. Nonetheless, I'm with you. I'm going to get what the hell I want when I want it. Okay, so next thing, Mario Kart competitors. My thing is, it's nobody doing it like Mario Kart. It just ain't. Is there any competitors that you think are true competitors to Mario Kart?
In my lifetime, Diddy Kong, that was it. Those were the two games, as far as like competitors. I mean, that really, the two that stood out, Mario Kart and Diddy Kong. And to be honest, I actually played Diddy Kong more because, like you said, its own world. You know, you're trying to unlock different, I guess, carts or whatever and stuff like that. It really had more of an impact. That's what I remember more was Diddy Kong.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that with the Diddy Kong. And I seen Alchemy Gaming said something about the Diddy Kong like it wasn't it. You know, some people wasn't, but to me, having the open world, you being able to unlock certain things, all the different stages, the carts and different characters, remind you you could fly, you could drive, you had the boat, it's just so much involved. I don't know why nobody else. The only thing else, I don't even know many racing games, and probably now it's different, but there was a time where many racing games wasn't open world, where you couldn't just pop in and just jump in there and drive around. It was you only did races. Diddy Kong did that. So that's what I mean. And then, hold on, somebody said Crash Team Racing, though, for sure. Okay, it may have been others. I don't know. But I know Diddy Kong Racing did it. Midnight Club Dub Edition. I remember that, just driving around. But, nah, they sleeping on Diddy Kong Racing. So I'm glad I got somebody who realized Diddy Kong Racing. And it did. Same thing for me. I spent a lot of time on it. And very, very memorable. You know, I still remember driving around that little island that you start off on. And just flying in the waterfall to the secret place. And all that they had.
I got that platinum trophy 4 days worth out on that game.
Dog, what on them platinum trophies? Oh man, yeah, you're right. It was a thing back then to unlock things 100%. And now you know they give out different things. You get trophies, you get this achievements. They say on Microsoft, but back then you just did it for the respect, just to tell people, right. Hey, I unlocked everything. They go, you lying? You go, nope. You just show it to them. Bam, there you go. Yep. That was it. So yeah, we changed a little bit. So now. I'm gonna get to the next thing. It's Robinhood stopping people from purchasing these stocks.
Sheriff of Nottingham freaking Ham. Sheriff of Nottingham. They go get sued. They go get some money taken from them, and then people go reinvest it on the Wall Street Bets Reddit, and that's how it's gonna be. You know, they go get sued. You can't stop the people from doing that. That's wrong. I mean, and here's another thing: the people that's using them, they go drop them. That app's gonna go through the floor. It's gonna go 6 feet under. It's gonna be dead. I don't know who would want to use them after that crap. They go use E-Trades or whatever other crappy app is out there that people don't want to really use now. They feel betrayed.
Ooh, and you're right. That's how it's being said across everywhere.
Savage.
It's
savage.
It's to the point where a class action lawsuit has already been filed against Robinhood for this thing, and they're stating market manipulation because when the market was open, you stopped individual investors, but that didn't stop the hedge funds from still being able to buy and sell. So it wasn't like it was a free market where everybody had the opportunity. You actually stopped some people. Okay, so I'm with you. I think this is a good case. I think a lot of people have some. Now, me, myself, if they bring one forward with TD Ameritrade, I might jump in that. Because I can say I was one that was not able to purchase anything on those days. And I took a little bit of a loss. I was able to sell my shares, but if I could have bought, I maybe would have held. I didn't hold because I thought, hey, they got something going on. I don't know what it is. So I sold all my other shares. So nonetheless, I agree. I think they should pay something, some sort of fines, give the people back money that lost money, maybe cover what they lost. Something.
Well, I read somewhere where they were saying that tracks what the small investors are doing, so the big investors can kind of push them down even more. So who knows about how legit that is? So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
He talking, and I will say this is one, like I said, the stock market, when it comes to money, you're going to see every stop get pulled. You're going to see every trick in the book. And this was one with a Robin Hood CEO. I remember coming out and stating, hey, we had to make a tough decision. It was a decision we had to make. And, you know, all these different reasons he gave, to me, were BS. Just say, hey, the people who own my company, they part of the damn hedge fund that's losing money. Okay, so I need to stop their losses. So I'm sorry, everybody that's under my business. I'm cutting you off because the people who own me need to save money. Just say it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Because those hedge funds had to borrow money because they lost so much in their betting in that, you know, because they had invested and they had to borrow money because they had lost so much pushing because everybody had bought all that stock and all those Wall Street bets. They had read up to go invest, and those hedge funds had pushed it, and they lost money. So what they did, they cut them off so they couldn't buy no more, so they couldn't lose no more money, and they could recover real quick. That's exactly what I was reading, man. And you know what? The only way Robin Hood gonna save face, they better get that Fox from Disney and Walt Disney, allow them to use that Fox as a thing like Geico does, and maybe that's the only way they're gonna save face. Everybody loves Disney characters. They put that cartoon on that sucker.
That's it.
Shoot,
it's platinum.
That's the only way they gonna do it. Because I'm telling you, they in a big old hole. They deep.
Yeah, they're deep, and I can say in my lifetime, just on these apps that they're doing, I haven't seen this. I've seen a lot of weird things when it comes to stock markets, but I haven't seen them just stop. You know, you can't buy anything. And then not only that, it'll be different if it was done across the board on all apps. But you can go over to E-Trade and buy GameStop. They wasn't stopping you. You know, but Robinhood said no. And I'm with TD Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade was another app that stopped you. It was one other one I know for sure. They all stopped it. And it's like, damn, when money gets involved, you see how dirty the game gets. So, now
the one positive out of it though, our communities can get together on the internet and they can change the world, man.
And you know what? I think that is the biggest thing out of all of it. Literally can change the world, can change laws. So when I start looking at those Black Mirror episodes, I'm looking differently now. You know, it's like, hey, this stuff could really happen. We could really just get a bunch of people on one thing and we could shape the economy from our computers, from our phones.
Now I ain't saying like my G dead specimen. That G right there with the theory, you know, he might come up now with the business proposal that everybody in the Nick Mo community, we go get on the Wall Street bets and they go invest in the Nick Mo stock. You know, I would love to see that.
Yeah, I would
now,
love
don't
to
nobody try. Don't nobody do that. You know, that's my idea.
That's yours. You said it on there. It's recorded. So verbally, it is your idea. I think they have to pay you if they take it. 10%, I think it is. They got to pay.
Especially Dead.
Yeah, Dead. You know Dead Specimen. He'll definitely take your theory. Dead Specimen's all about theories, man. It's what he lived for. It's what he do. That's his thing. It's theories. Okay, so.
But yeah, all seriousness, it does. It shows people can come together, man, and change some stuff.
Now, I'm going to ask you about this SXOS update. I know you have been representing Team Executor for a while. How do you feel about people pressuring for this update? You see me read a post where somebody was just pretty much, oh, SX, they ain't telling us this. They not saying this. Why do that? I switched to atmosphere, blah, 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 blah. Do you think people need to slow the roll and just wait for an SXOS update? Or do you think, no, they got a right to be mad and they're venting it?
Well, I got a question for the people. Does the king get off the throne for a peasant? Because you know who the king is. It's Team X. The king just waves his hand and he says, be on. He does what the king wants to do.
That's exactly what
Baby, I ain't even worried about it. Team X got it locked down. They got it locked down.
They,
you know what? When they want to do it.
They not worried about it.
I'm repping right now. Team X will do it when they want to do it. The king does not bow down to the peasants. You ain't going to tell them what to do.
I'm loving it, man. And you know what? Atmosphere users are mad right now. They fuming. It's not no king and SX. But
they've been hating since day one, knowing that the day one thing was SXOS.
And you're right.
Squires, now, don't get me wrong, Squires was the man behind the scenes, but the first unlockable thing to come out was FX.
And I will say, a lot of people,
first public,
are not counting the fact that, I mean, you still good. You can use, if you didn't update to the latest, you still good.
And we ain't hating on them. Use atmosphere if you like it and you feel comfortable. I'm just letting you know who number one is. LeBron had to remind them. MJ had to remind them. You know, the number ones at their time. Right now, hey, Team X is number one.
Yeah, right now we got Tom Brady. We got Tom Brady trying to remind them.
The GOAT.
Woo, the GOAT.
Well, I don't know. Mahomes, he may show him, but that's
we
another
gonna see. This gonna be a
thing.
Super Bowl for you. That's another thing. But woo, we got one for the ages. So now,
right now, Team X,
yeah, we're gonna say TX. We're gonna hold down TX. So, I'm gonna ask you this question. If I told you I got a game for you, man, it's the Ultimate Edition. You could buy it right now for $40, and you'll have it next week. I sell it to you, and then the next day, I put out a statement saying anybody who got PlayStation Plus, get this game free. And you didn't have PlayStation Plus for 3 years. What do? Do you demand your money back, or is there something else they can do to reconcile?
Shit, I want a refund. I want my paper change.
I'm with you, man.
I want my paper change.
I want a refund, man, because, look, I need my money. Because, look, I wouldn't even, and this is the type of guy I am. I'm so bad. I'll go up to the place, ask for a refund, get my money back, and then spend it on something else. I could have ordered it online. But for some reason, I just need to get my money back so then I can choose. Maybe I want to save $10. You know what I mean? Maybe I want to spend $30. I don't want to spend $40. You know, and it's just, to me, it's
I might get mad and just go over from GameStop to Game Exchange or to Bubba's Video Game Shack over here and get something just to wipe it, shove it in your face for doing me wrong.
Do it. And they was dirty for that. And I don't know why Sony, like these tactics, and a lot of these big businesses, they all do dirty tactics. This one for Sony was like, I don't even explain. How are you not giving refunds right now? How are you don't got a statement out right now?
And they knew what they were doing in the next week. They could have just been, you know what, we go just cut it in half right now because we about to give it free. Instead of charging them 50 or 40 or whatever the price is. You know what, you're a Plus member, bam, half off.
Bam.
At least gave or 75% off. You know, or better yet, just said unable to purchase, and the people could be in, and he was, you know, hold up, this is about to be our game, blah blah blah.
Man, and so many, and look at that, so fast, so many different things.
7 days,
and they decided to say, hey, PlayStation Plus members free. So somebody who don't even care about Control, never cared about it in their life, got it. And while somebody else who was waiting for this title to be released, getting it and notice that everybody else get it free. So that's kind of tacky. But now we're going to move on to wrestling game of all time. What do you got? Is there any wrestling
I have to say
game?
that Def Jam was, oh man, it was nice. It was very nice.
I would say Def Jam is one of those that I don't hear many people talk about, but it is definitely, to me, top 10. Just for the fact you took rap artists, you mixed wrestling, and it was in normal environment. So one, you had a rap video, you got an Escalade in the background, you could take the guy's head and throw it into the rim. You know what I mean? You could just, the things that you
do
could
so much with that thing.
Oh my gosh, the little things on the stage and all those things, it was just, I don't know why no others came out. And they didn't even try. I think it might have came out with another. I'm not sure. I think they had an Icon. I think it was Def Jam Icon. I might be right. They came out after that. Tanked terribly. Okay, but I'm with you. The Def Jam was nice. And it was very easy to understand. It wasn't difficult. It wasn't complicated. You get in there, punch, you grab them, you slam them into some stuff. That was kind of so nice. So now, because we getting to the time, I'm going to hurry up and get through. 2021. Is Nintendo Switch going to be the console winner? Or will it be another console?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you go count the family switches and the rumors of the supposed Pro coming out, yeah, Nintendo, they go wrap it up because I mean, just the normal one, and everybody that did not want to even have one until the pandemic and did not want to have one until they knew about the hacking scene and stuff like that. That's going to continue on. And then once the Pro comes up, people want to upgrade mid-cycle or mid-life cycle on these consoles and crap and get better graphics and stuff. And if it is what it's supposed to be and the rumor's not just a rumor, then, hey, you'll see it going because, like it's been said before by others that's called in, the rollouts that's been so crappy by people, the scalpers and stuff that got a hold of these big systems. I was surprised scalpers didn't get a hold of some of these switches. I mean, I know there were a few, scalping, but it was not at the level of the PS5 and the Xbox. So yeah, I think they're going to win it. They're just going to keep on, and it's so easy to go, and it's just convenience, I guess, of it and the price.
Yeah, I agree too. I think convenience, a big one. First party titles, they got huge titles coming up this year. You got the Switch Pro, that's not including anything they might have as far as Switch Online, what they're going to be doing with the online side of things. And we hear a lot of rumors about the Switch Pro. What's going to be inside of it? It's going to be 4K. Is it not going to be 4K? Do you have to put on a dock to get 4K? It's going to be 4K in the handheld, but nonetheless, we know we're going to be getting enhanced hardware. And the question is going to be, what chip is being used? Will it be hackable? That's going to be a big question for everybody when the Switch Pro drops. So we're going to be sitting there waiting. If I hear it's hackable, I'm going to be waiting like those people were at YodoBashi Camera for the new Switch Pro. Okay, I'm going to
be dressed like Link and say, take my rupees.
They can take all my ducats, man. If they telling me that it's going to be hackable, oh my God. Ooh, I'm thinking about all those beautiful games in 4K. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's beautiful. So, last but not least, Keanu Reeves, everybody's making him have sex all throughout CyberPunk. What do you think about people making Keanu Reeves bust down everybody in CyberPunk?
I'm jealous.
I know, man.
Just put me in the game. I'll do it as long as, it's along my beliefs and stuff like that. I'm not bashing anybody else's, that's their thing, and we ain't gonna get into all that talk right now. But I'll just say I'm jealous, and I'll probably get in trouble if my wife's listening, and she'll come out here and beat me with a frying pan. But that's what we do down here in the South. We just get beat up a little bit and we get straightened up.
Yeah,
but all funniness aside, I think it's hilarious in a sense because people got some dirty sense of humor or some dirty minds, and it's just coming out. The freak and everybody's coming out. It's hilarious.
It is so.
I mean, I probably shouldn't have that dark humor, but it is. It's hilarious. People just freak.
No, it's so true.
I have not messed with it, but seeing the videos and stuff on some of these other sites, not YouTube, but some of these other sites and stuff. Oh, it's some crazy, hilarious crap, man.
Yo, hey, you right. All I think of is imagine you just a normal guy, you acting for your life, and then somebody comes to you, it's like, hey man, you're a great action star. We thought it'd be great for you to star in our video game. You're just gonna be a voiceover. And you're like, hey, cool, I just give my voice, So you giving your voice, you do your voiceovers, and next thing you know, you finish. The game don't come out till a year, 2 years later. Right. And then the game comes out. And your wife has to watch you have sex with everything in the game. Your wife has to watch you have sex with
hackers,
everybody.
They have to give an injection, like a Viagra injection or something like that, because I don't care how many times they ever do that. They need to have some type of super potion because it's an RPG. They have to have something like that. You gotta help the man out. I don't care how many loads and resaves you do and all that crap. And everybody knows in the chat that I done said what was on their mind. They were the ones that was jealous. They didn't want to admit it.
Oh, they didn't want to admit it. My man, Dead Specimen, as always, man.
I knew he was going to say it.
You kill it. Oh, man. I said, my man be coming undone. And see, I'm talking about Dead Specimen. I actually got him looking at him in Discord. That's my bad. My man be coming undone. Now, before I let you go, I always give you the floor to say whatever. Usually it goes to, you know, the welfare stamps, you know, a welfare check. What is it? Food stamps, the stimulus, I've heard. Give it all. Any last words you got to say before you out?
That's right. Y'all hooked my man up. This Cash Money Nick that we're talking about. He's going to get it all. He might just get me in a body bag because the wife got the frying pan out here. But y'all hook him up with your stimulus check, your welfare check, your food stamps, and your lunch money. That's Cash Money Nick. Like, subscribe, and definitely share the program.
My man, as always, you've been representing, man. I'm going to hold you down, and you know I'm going to be hollering at you later, my dude. Later. Now, as everyone knows, it's about that time, okay? I see Musica, yeah, I'm about to check out, you know, but it was wonderful. It was pleasure, okay? It was a pleasure. All right, so Musica, now how do you say it? Musica Cristiana y Alabanzas. I'm trying to learn, okay? I know poquito español, a little bit. I think that means a little bit. I only know what my friends tell me, and you know, they always tell you the bad stuff, so I know how to say all the bad stuff. But it's cool. I appreciate you tuning in. Everybody, as you know, I got other videos. I'm going to be speaking with Kyle. Kyle, thank you. Kyle has been helping with the Switch Root Android videos. I'm going to have much more for that. I'm also going to be doing some other homebrew videos, so a lot of stuff in action. And I want to get more gameplay on Twitch. Okay, I need to get this gameplay on Twitch, man. So I got my Switch right here all hooked up to play on Twitch. I'm going to try some of these titles. Hong Kong Massacre was one I wanted to try. So I'm going to be trying that soon. But other than that, I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's your boy, NickMoses05. I'm sorry, callers. We out.